I think we should be live. Yep, we should be live right now. Let me change that. What a day, what a day, what a day. How's everyone doing today? It's good to see you. Chuck saying, let's go. How you doing, Chuck? Good to see you as always. Thanks for stopping in. Let's begin dropping the linkage. How you doing, Sonic Plays? How you doing, the other black man? Hope y'all are well. Hope you're having a great and fantastical day. Uh-oh, my chat isn't working on... I guess that's something else I gotta fix. Lefty, love the edits on the crystal opening. Thank you, I appreciate it. I really do. Like I really trying to make my edits stand out from everyone else crystal openings and stuff. So that's why I put so many edits in there. At least, and plus since a majority of y'all already seen the actual opening, I still want y'all to watch it anyway. So I try to add little things. I actually had a different edit in there, but it didn't work out. I need your help on a debate. All right, how you doing, Rocky Horror? How you doing, Jack B? How you doing, Hake? Good to see y'all. I don't know why my YouTube chat isn't connecting. I'm gonna have to fix that. What's up, Lefty? Love seeing the crystal opening. The effort was clear. Thank you. I don't even know. I appreciate that. It was a good crystal opening. I was proud of it. It took me forever to edit though. I had to edit it multiple times because I had a on my last crystal, my last 7-star crystal, I had a different edit than the one I had, and they said it was copyrighted, so I had to take it down and make another one. How do I add? I don't know how to add general. I'm gonna have to add my chat there. So frustrating. Drop the link there. Copy this there. Where's my Twitch link? Give me a second, guys. I think my streamer bot is still messed up from the power outage yesterday because my YouTube chat isn't coming up, unfortunately. There we go. Drop that link there. We should be good. We can exit out of this. We'll pull this up as well, and we'll go here. All right, let me see if I can pull this up. Y'all can see me, but I can't see y'all on my chat, and it's making me mad. So that's something I got to figure out. Oh, platforms, stream apps, integrations. Where's that? I don't see it. Not Streamlabs. I don't even know. Server clients? No. Viewers. How you doing, Annie? Up? I see you over there. YouTube. Account. Oh, I guess you gotta sign in? Okay, I think that worked. No, it didn't work. It did not work. And I don't know what to do. It says disconnected. Okay, we'll sign in with this account then. All right. Why won't it let me? Why won't it show? Okay. It's not letting me connect the account, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me connect the account. So I guess I got to do it the old-fashioned way. This is just not going to be fun, but I'm going to make it work. I got to figure this out. But I'll figure it out after the stream. So we're going to get the chat and just put it on my... Oh, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to make it work, though. What's it? Pop out chat. And we'll do that. We'll put that right here so I can see that chat. So now let's go to my shorts chat to make sure everyone can see me over there as well. How y'all feeling today? Can someone try to type a command in chat? Anyone that has a command? Let's see if it works. What's going on, Josh Gay? Dude, it didn't work. Okay, I gotta figure. I'm about to figure this out later. If the chats, I said yesterday, I think I said this yesterday about that profile pic. Yeah, I think you said you like it because the chat isn't working. Streamer bot has failed me, unfortunately. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why it's not letting me do everything I need to do. Camera, yeah, it's none of it's working because yesterday it threw off my account and it's not letting me do anything. Play the booty sound. Okay, I got you.
I came looking for booty.
Yeah, the chat isn't working. I don't know why the chat's not working. But I'm gonna get this working, guys. I don't know how I'm gonna get it working. Platforms, haha. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we'll try to get it to sign in. Okay, that worked. Okay, now that's not working. So hold on, maybe if I exit out of it and come back in. We're gonna exit out of it and then come back in, give it a second. Well, Josh Gay, why do you like that sound effect so much? We're gonna close this and then we're gonna go here. Oh. Okay, now let's log back into it. Let's hopefully it'll pop up now. If not, we might have to go another day without sound effects because it's not letting me. Nope, it's not letting me connect YouTube for some odd reason. Maybe I have to log out of it. Yeah, maybe I have to log out of it. I don't understand what I'm doing here. What's in the CC beta? I don't know. I haven't been in there in a minute. I usually go in there when I'm about to edit a video for y'all. That's the only time I want to go in there. Okay, so how do we add an account? Integrations? Nope, I don't see anything. It says it's logged in. It's not letting me log in now. Like, I am so confused. Lefty, what do you think is the worst? Putting pound pizza or putting ketchup on pasta? Ah, that's a good one. That is a good one. I'm not sure. They both sound pretty bad. I don't think I would do any of that. It says status is disconnected. I don't understand why it's disconnected. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, let me exit out of this. Who's going to be the biggest whale for the upcoming summer events? Good question. I'm not sure. Probably Usafa. If I had to bet on it, Usafa will probably be the biggest one. Twitch is working, but YouTube isn't working. And I don't know how to get... Hold on. We might have to Google this. Let me... Yeah, we're going to Google this because I'm going to get this working today. Log into YouTube with your primary account. Click sign in with Google to launch the Google. I don't know how to do it. The other black man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, that's how you do it. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do it.
When you're going...
Hmm. It's here. I reached Celestial One. Nicely, Rodelson. What are you going to do now? I'm trying to get my sound effects working because my sound effects are not working. Yeah, I'm in the UK, Andy says. I don't even know. I'm finna blame Caban for this one. You blame Caban? How you doing, Rothstein? It's not letting me connect. Sometimes happens to it after the stream crashed yesterday. Yeah, and that's like, I don't know how to connect back to it. Kabam booted you? I don't know what happened, but let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, it's working now. Okay, we got it. I think it worked. Guys, try a sound effect, guys. Try something. Can you try something, guys? Anyone? No? Are we not going to drop the stream in the middle again, please? And thank you. There it is. There it is. Got it working for y'all. Yes. I got it working for y'all. Okay, let me try something real quick. Because I'll fix something else instead of working on that. Let's see. Test super chat. There it is. That works. Perfect. We got it working. Oh, you didn't hear? Oh, I heard it. I did hear it. I heard it. Okay, we're good now. I got all the effects. The chat's working again. I was like, no, we're not going to go 2 days without my sound effects. No. What is a Lefty Knox stream if we don't have sound effects? What is that? What is that stream? What is it? Anyone? There you go. Told you, Andy. I was going to get it working again, Andy. I was going to get it working. Like, I wasn't going to do anything else until we got the effects working. How you doing, Janice? Live long and prosper. Good to see you. Sound effects are working for you guys. I heard about making changes to Defender so they can throw their SP3 anytime they get it. Can't stun locks to stop it. That sounds like something Kabam would do. How you doing, Darth Nick? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I was hurt yesterday. I'm sorry about that, Andy. Is Jennifer okay? Sorry about that, Jennifer. But yeah, I'm sorry about that, Andy. I was determined to get it working. Like, I wasn't going to do anything else until I got my sound effects working. But they're working for you guys, and I love you guys. So don't say I didn't do nothing for you. The donator is up. Godmod says, Messiah. I guess so, yeah. How have you been, Messiah? Happy Father's Day, Messiah, by the way. I don't think I said Happy Father's Day to you, the other black man, Andy, not Andy, Hake, who else? AP Waves, Maurice. So that's all the fathers. I don't think I said Happy Father's Day. Now let's start the Wheel of Fate. Yeah, we're not doing that. That's gonna cause some rage, yeah, we're not doing that. I like my peace and sanity today. Lee Rollerson, Happy Father's Day. Annie up, I think you said you were a father. You might as well work remote in IT for Kabam. You know what? I think I would work for Kabam. Like, before, I was kind of against it, but I kind of would work for Kabam. I would be interested because I feel like I was watching Abdo's stream yesterday. How you doing, MCoC Luke Perry? And he made some really valid points. Like, you know, Kabam has hired like MSD and Karate Mike, and they're like really great at the game. They need to hire people who are average at the game too. Sell out. Okay, never mind, Chuck. I'm not going to do that then. Now, how you doing, AJ? I guess Chuck was like, nah, don't do that. Don't even do that. Oh, crap. What am I doing? If they implement that changes before they fix the AI holding that special, I'm seriously debating on walking away. Yeah, I knew Kabam would do something like that. I knew they would. Like, that sounds like something Kabam would do. They're not going to fix the AI to make the AI more manipulative, or so we're able to manipulate it. But you best believe, why is this zoomed in? I don't know why this is zoomed in. Can I zoom out? There it is. Oh, there it is. Zoom out's working. You will get roasted like never before. Y'all wouldn't want me working for Kabam? Crazy work. Crazy work. The day Lefty joins Kabam was the day I unsubbed. You know what? Never mind. I was thinking about it from the perspective, like, you know, getting my foot in the door. Like, oh, you know, getting my foot in the gaming industry. But clearly y'all like, nah, don't do that. They need someone to represent us mid-players. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, Kabam said on the forum that they was likely fix allow the defender to throw SP3 while they are getting up to stop the Silk, Okoye, etc. That's lame. That's weak sauce. Like, out of all the things you can fix about the AI, that's what you want to fix? I told y'all before, Kabam doesn't want us manipulating the AI. How you doing, Podcast
Do a
Life?
barrel roll.
How you doing, Asher? Why not? Kabam Zero will be your fellow colleague. That would be cool. How you doing, Shark in the Water, Eagle in the Sky? Thank you, checking in for the 71st time. Thank you so very much. I just feel like Kabam could use the help. You know? What do y'all think? No? I think Kabam could use the help. But clearly my chat doesn't want me working with Kabam. Alrighty then. Kabam could be like, you know what, Lefty, we would like to hire you. And I would be like, I would, but my chat was like, nah. I'm not getting another man's pockets. Get that bread. Thank you, Tobias. Also, how you doing, Tobias? I don't. You don't want me working with Kabam? I said Kabam. Would you switch up? No. No, I wouldn't switch up. I would not. I haven't switched up now? I'm still the same person I was when I first started streaming almost 4 years ago. Well, not even almost, about 3.5 years ago. If they paying, get the dough, Lefty. Bruh, we're doing Wheel of Fate Path 2. This MF Gore. Yeah, that. Yo, Messiah.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
How you doing? First and Kabam Knox, right? Messiah, Path 2 is the hardest path. Too risky of a job the way the tech companies do. That's true. But again, Chuck, it wouldn't. It'll be a secondary job for me. It would not be my main job. Like, it would be like a part. I'll be like a contractor. Like, you know, working, getting paid. And if they was like, okay, we can't afford you, that's fine. I'm still going to stream every day. Kabam Lefty is going to be his new channel. No, I'm not changing the channel name. Our only tiny chance against defenders that hold specials to try and stun lock. Now Kabam's going to take that away. Yeah, Kabam doesn't want you countering the AI. I've told you that before. I've been told y'all that. In Battlegrounds, look how reactive the AI is. The AI can counter everything. Kabam doesn't like us countering the AI. All the little tactics, the reparry, the intercepting, Kabam doesn't like that because it doesn't cost money. It doesn't get us to spend money. They want us spending money. So the whole stun locking, you knew they were going to fix that before they actually fixed the AI. They don't want you countering the AI. I've told y'all that. They don't like when y'all figure out ways to counter the AI. Remember when you dodge a special and we can dash in and get a free hit? They took that away. Remember we compared the AI at the start of the fight? They took that away. Like, even taking away intercepting at this point. AI 2.0 is coming? No, it's not. All the players who join Kabam don't stream as much, if at all. Well, I'm not going to let that happen. Hello, Lefty. My PC can detect my character's voice in the game, but I cannot hear sound effects. Maybe my capture card overheated because I left it on overnight. My Gameo was working fine before it, but NoxMonster, it might be the streaming software you're using. Like Karate Mike before he became all 4-time. New AI going to be able to do entire rotation just to make players mad. I can only imagine how it'll be with the AI 2.0 comes out. AI 2.0 isn't coming. And if it does come, it's not going to make the AI better. It's going to make the AI worse. Like I told y'all that. The AI is already terrible. They're going to, like, you think Kabam's going to make it so we can counter the AI easily? No, they're not going to do that, guys. I'm using OBS Studio. Look for your mic/auxiliary box and tinker around in there, Bannock Monster. How you doing, Zed saying ketchup on pizza should be illegal? I agree. Actually, isn't ketchup and well, never mind. Just took away the potion status the last couple of years too. Yeah, Kabam doesn't like you countering the AI. They want you spending money to beat the AI. That's what they want. Like, I don't know why y'all don't believe me. Like, I play a bunch of games. I know what an AI should be able to and what it should not be able to do. And the way Kabam programmed this AI, it shouldn't be doing the things it's doing. It shouldn't be. What's going on, K-Dog? What do you think is worse? I just want help on this debate I have. I don't know. The AI going to become Ultron and try to exterminate us. I guess. Hello, everyone. Lefty, you never miss with the thumbnail. Thank you, Amar Mansour. I appreciate that. Edward Lawson, guaranteed Kabam overshoots the AI on accident but pretends to fix it. Okoye lock. Then they want to revert the change and say AI is fixed. Exactly. You can fix the stun lock, but can't fix other things with the AI. This is why I don't take Kabam seriously when they talk about, oh, AI 2.0 is coming. No, it's not. It's not coming, and you know it's not. You just say that to calm everyone down. It's not coming. Stop saying it is. Stop saying it is. It's not coming. It is not. Like, you can fix that stun lock, but won't fix anything else about the AI? Like, its reaction time? Like, crazy work. That's why I be getting so frustrated with Kabam, because it's like, are you serious? Are you not seeing what the AI is doing? Doing 5-hit combos into your block. It shouldn't be doing that. Holding special until it gets to an SP3. If it's helping player, it needs to be fixed immediately. Everything else ignored it. Yep. That's pretty much it. I mean, my character's voice when I play zombies, but the codec can be detected on the PC, but the PC cannot detect shooting effects, music audio. About, I will have to see it, but Knock Monster. That's easier said than done. Like, I can't, like, telling me verbally, I will actually have to see to be able to adjust it. How you doing, AP? You've done the 10 years challenge? No, I haven't done all of them. Then, to me, Kabam, I think Kabam really struggles with difficulty in making content challenging. And the 10-year challenging, I'm not doing that. That doesn't look fun. Like the stuff they're asking us to do with the champions they're asking us to do it with, champions that have a high skill cap, well, we got to go into content that's extremely punishing. That's dumb. That's just terrible game design. It is. It just really is. And it's frustrating. I'm not doing that. I was watching Mr. Man saying, just wait till the AI to be fixed. Like, we haven't been waiting for years. The AI is not getting fixed. The AI is making Kabam money. They're not going to fix it, guys. Hey, Lefty, does Professor X need a dupe? Not really, but he does benefit from it. Like, if he doesn't have the dupe, you have to hold heavy to gain his charges, but when he's awakened, you don't have to hold heavy. The AI messed up, paired up with the tough combo nose and spiked up health is just unfair, and then terrible input issues. Don't forget that part. Don't forget the terrible input issues. It's not bad though if you have Wong Photon also. What's up, chat? How you doing, AP? I hope all is well with you. Hope you're having a great and fantastical day. This portal is not my creation. I need your help again. Oh my gosh, Doctor Strange, bro. Every portal you make is not your creation. How many rank 4 will Kabam sell this Friday? Your guess, 2 or 3. 2 or 3. That's what I'm thinking. I'm definitely thinking 2 or 3 rank 4s. Yep. That is what I'm thinking. Are parries bugged for anyone else? It says I parry, but sometimes it doesn't register. Yeah, they're bugged for everyone. This might be 7 days. Doctor Strange, this might be 7 days. Well, I don't know what that means. Hey, Lefty, have you seen the video showcasing the Maker moves and abilities? Yeah, I've seen that. I thought it was kind of cool. I thought it was kind of cool. Doomstone the Eye of Agamotto. What am I supposed to do? Steal it back. 2 or 3 very low. I think we have at least 68. Really, Dread? How you doing, Dread? 68? AP, are you wailing for 4th of July? Art thou wailing? Dust needs to be awakened just as a 7-star from Paragon. AP says, nope, you're not. Wow, that's shocking. Okay. Have you made a video on Carolina? Yes, I made a video and a short to go along with it. Lefty, who is more rank 4 worthy? Wolf, Woman, or Spider-Ham? I'll go with Spider-Ham. I would definitely go with the hamster. Kabam Man getting my money like no more. Oh, really, AP? Why not? Lefty, who's over there already? New profile pics. Yes, I made a new profile pic and a new banner for the channel. I thought it was time for a change. We hit 9,000 subs. I was like, you know what? I need to change. I need to evolve. Are you impressed? Is she top 3 Cosmic? Who? Carolina, to me, she's really, really AI dependent. But if you check out Nick136, he has some really good he has really good content on her. I can't even lie. Like, Nick made some really good content on her. You see that sidestep right there? The AI knows exactly where to stop. And then on top of pair that with the broken inputs. What was that? I want to see something. I'm gonna record that because I want to see what happened there. Didn't even notice. Congrats on 9K. Well deserved. Thank you. Now we're working on 10K. Working our way to 10K subs. So y'all know what to do. Hit the sub button for me. Okay, I guess I didn't dex that. The thing that frustrates me most about the game, though, it's like, I will legit show Kabam, like, why is the AI doing this? And they don't say anything. They're like, working fine to me. What's the problem? I want to see something here. He was stunned. Look at this. What? I went to sleep in the middle of a heavy. That's interesting. Went right to sleep in the middle of a heavy. Battlegrounds is another mode I don't play. It's not worth it. The game audio is fine when I play my headset into the capture card. Game audio on my monitor is fine. I just want my viewers to hear the gameplay. After your stream, I'll show you. You have to tinker around with OBS. I will have to see how you have it set up. That's all I can really tell you. Like, you can send me pictures, but again, I'll have to be in there to see it. Let's see, some guy got Red Hawk 5 times in a row from the tight. Oh my gosh. Command me to fix that. Sleep in the middle of a heavy is dumb. It doesn't make sense. A lot of the interactions in this game don't make sense to me. They just, nope, that doesn't make sense. How you doing, James Jones? I see you over there. Watching the, Benjamin, we don't talk about politics in here. Just so you know. They added him in the E-Star pool. Of course they are. Wasn't even touched. Apparently people think they boosted the odds for Red Hawk since everyone is pulling him a lot of times. And I pulled him one time yesterday. I don't know. I don't think Kabam would do something like that. I don't think Kabam... That's not something Kabam would do. I just don't think they would do something like that. Kabam would do a lot of stuff that I would think is questionable, but tinkering with the RNG and the crystals, I don't think they would do something like that. She work Red Hawk, right, Lefty? I don't know about that. Lefty, who is the maker? It's like an evil version of Mr. Fantastic. My question is, why isn't Mr. Fantastic a doctor? Lefty, who's rank 4? Shartha or Kushala or Mr. Sinister? I got Shartha rank 4, but if Mr. Sinister is awakened, I would say take him up. Or Kushala. I mean, you can't really go wrong with either one of those. It's amazing. Yeah, Valkyrie's that's my girl. Wait, Reeds is evil in a different universe. He is. Let's put Spider-Man, Unita, and Spider-Woman so far through my Titans. That's not bad. I don't even know. All Awakens. Who to take the rank for? You can't go wrong with either one of those, though. To be honest, all of them are fire pulls. So I don't see nothing wrong with either one of those. It would be legal for them to increase the odds of a certain champion without giving it notice. Yeah, but I'll say I don't think that's something I would think Kabam would do anyway, though. Kabam is not like that. Like Kabam's many things, but I don't think they would affect with the crystals. I just don't think they would. Like, they might tinker with their AI and deny it, or say, "Oh, it wasn't our intention to. We didn't intentionally change the AI." Whatever. I don't think they would tinker with the crystals. That's just something I don't think Kabam would do. That still hit me. Wow. Sure, the discipline Reed Richards has multiple doctorates. He just never addresses a doctor for some reason. I will say, like, why aren't we addressing him as a doctor? I don't understand. Shouldn't he be addressed as doctor? Mr. as a doctor. Google says he's Mr. Fantastic because he's a creator wanted to have a complete doctor. Mr. Fantastic and Dr. Doom. Okay. Thank you, Ridwan and Sure the Disciple. I'm like, why don't we refer to him as Dr. Fantastic? I should have went with Domino here. Red Hawk is that bad in the crystals? So many people options. That's another reason I didn't really want to open the Titan. Fun fact, did you know that Maker at one point pulled out Tony Stark's brain out of his body just with his thumb? How did he do that? And his Dr. Doom wouldn't sound right. Dr. Fantastic versus Dr. Doom. Okay, I can understand that, yeah. Spider-Woman has an ability where you won't get hit while dashing back. Like, I thought that was how the dash back worked. MCC should be more clear for the noobs like myself. I would agree. I just said that Ashton, why did he do it for? Dr. Doom, Mr. Fantastic, but I don't think that's really true about the Maker. Why couldn't they call Dr. Doom, Mr. Doom, and Dr. Fantastic? I guess it doesn't really flow. It doesn't really sound right. Mr. Fantastic sounds better. I told you for Shartha, she is prestige wise as well. She is. I have mine up. How do you dex the Maker's SP2? I haven't seen the Maker's SP2 yet. I don't remember. I remember his SP3, which is kind of cool. Dr. Doom is so ridiculous overpowered in the Marvel verse. People have no idea. He is. That's why I like him a lot. Like Dr. Doom, he earned everything he has. Like Dr. Doom is him. That's one thing. Like I respect people who grind their way to the top. Like who wasn't. I feel like Mr. Fantastic, he has been given a lot. Like he's been given a lot. Dr. Doom, he had to work for everything he had. Like I don't like those characters who, like, the creator clearly has a bias towards them. They just give them everything. Like, did you know Mr. Fantastic, since he's so stretchy, he can actually increase his brain size? Dr. Doom is Sorcerer Supreme in a couple of comics. I don't think he's current. Okay. Like I like characters who have to earn their keep. Like don't just give that character everything. I want a character that earns it. Reed has every right to become a villain. Imagine your Namor steals your wife, kisses her, and twists and things join Namor and backstab Reed. Reed is nothing but a broken man. You excited for LOTM? I have no idea what that is. How you doing, Project Javier? I have no idea what that is. Lord of the Makers? I don't know. But who earned it? Vegeta earned it. Dr. Doom earned it. Who else? There's a couple of characters. How you doing, Olivia Scott saying hello, hello, Lefty. How you doing? Hope you are well. So how do you feel about Superman if you want them to earn it? Superman to me is that hero who he has a lot of plot armor. He has a lot of plot armor. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He has a lot of plot armor. Let's keep it a buck. He has a lot of plot armor. You gotta check it out. They hyping it up like it's better than AOT. Attack on Titan. Like don't give me that. Don't even give me that. I've always thought that Fisk. Excited for 4th of July sales? You feel like they're gonna get some heat? No, I'm not really excited about it. Reed Richards could be legit the most powerful person if he chose to be a villain in the multiverse. I think Mr. Man earned his spot as one of the smartest Marvel heroes. Did he earn it? Let me ask you a question, Shark in the Water, Eagle in the Sky. Would Mr. Fantastic still be the most smartest person in the entire Marvel universe if he didn't have his stretching ability? Would he still be the smartest? I'm just curious. Yes or no? Yes or no? Because I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't think so. I just don't think he would. But that's me. I don't think he would. Yeah, he would. No, I don't think he would. Wasn't Doom a ruler to the whole country, Lateria or something? Yep. Kabam was the only gaming company to brag about upcoming sales like it's real content. Yes, he would still be smart before he got his powers. How else would he be able to be a bag of hottie like Sue? No, Dr. Doom. Didn't Dr. Doom have Sue first? Spend any money on this game? Just curious. I have. How you doing, Mo Redhand? I'm saying that right, but how are you doing? So you're saying he gained intelligence after he gained his powers? No, I think he was intelligent before he got his powers. He wasn't as intelligent after he got it. No, he became more intelligent after he got his powers. He wasn't the smartest person in the Marvel universe before he got his powers. He wasn't. He was not. He was not. He became the smartest person after he gained his powers. You know why? Because his powers gave him abilities. There's like fun fact about Reed that y'all probably don't know. His powers enable him to increase his brain size. Did y'all know that? His powers allow him to increase his brain size. So he can stretch his brain, is what I'm saying to you. He can make his brain bigger. And my point is this. If he didn't have his powers, he wouldn't be the smartest person in the Marvel universe. He would not be. And you know what? That's why I respect Doom, because Doom would be the smartest person in the Marvel universe. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, y'all, Reed Richards, he's one of the worst when it comes to plot armor. He was given everything. He was given his powers. He was given Sue Storm. He was given the smartest person in the MCU. Doom had to earn everything he had. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. He had to earn everything. You can't say the same for Reed Richards. My favorite Marvel is Hobgoblin. Why Hobgoblin? Reed couldn't make himself stretchy by his own intelligence. Brain size capacity. Bigger brain doesn't mean you're going to be smarter. Neanderthals have bigger brains than us too. Well, that may be true in real life, but in comic book, I don't think that carries the same width, or I don't think that carries the same weight. In comic books, they can make Reed as smart as they want to. MCoC Luke Perry. And you're kind of proving my point. Reed Richards was a nobody before he got his powers. He was a nobody. Keep it a buck. He was nobody. And then when they gave him his powers, look what he became. He was a nobody. Reed had to be smart enough to stretch his brain before his brain was stretched. Reed didn't do nothing before he got his powers. Tell me something significant about Reed Richards before he got his powers. I want to hear something significant he did. Lefty, you do realize Reed and Doom were good friends in the comics until Mephisto ruined everything. I heard about that. You're saying his smarts and his girl, he both got from the stretchy? Yes. I'm saying he was given Sue Storm. He ain't earned her. He was given Sue Storm. He was given her. Here you go. Here you go. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with Reed Richards. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like Dr. Doom really got the short end of the stick. I'm gonna be honest, Dr. Doom probably wouldn't even have been evil if it wasn't for what Reed Richards did to him. If we keep it in the buck. If we keep it in the buck. Like, do you think Dr. Doom would be evil if it wasn't for Reed Richards? Like, let's be objective here. No, she loved him. No, she didn't love him. She loved him after the accident, maybe. She probably was maybe interested in him before. And then the accident brought them closer. So no, I don't want to hear, oh, you know, she didn't. She didn't love him. She didn't. I don't care. Like, let's keep it a buck. Like, let's take the ego out of it. Reed Richards was given everything. He was a nobody before he got his powers. And then he got his powers and everyone's like, oh, he's the smartest person in the universe. No, he's not. No, he's not. Matter of fact, let's look at the Illuminati. Let's look at everyone on the Illuminati, right, guys? So who's on Illuminati? We got Namor, we got Black Bolt, we got Doctor Strange, we got Professor X, and we got Reed Richards, right? That's everyone on the what do you call it? In the Illuminati, right? What do every one of those people have in common? Can anyone tell me what all those people have in common? Billy the Stretch, Doom was jealous of Reed because he knew that Reed was the only person who was smarter than him. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Reed is smarter than Doom. I think Doom is insecure. He thought he was smarter. He thought Reed was smarter than him, but I don't think Reed was actually smarter than him. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't think he was. No, Lefty, it's not what Reed did to him. It's because of what Mephisto did to him. Mephisto was the one that manipulated Doom, which made Doom lose his mind, his face, everything. Lefty, you wailing out Friday? Probably not. I might buy something for y'all and put out a video for y'all, but I'm not gonna wail. What do they all have in common? All of them except Reed actually earned their powers. Reed was given his. Think about that. Think about that for a second. Think about that for a second. They all earned their powers except for Reed. Doctor Strange had to go on a journey to get his powers. Professor X born with his powers. Namor born with his powers. Black Bolt born with his powers. Who was the other person that was on the Illuminati? I forgot the other person that was on there. Professor, he was born with his powers. Yes, he did. First, he wasn't given his powers. Reed was the only one on that council that was given his powers. Like, why are y'all capping for Reed? I don't understand. What are y'all capping for Reed for? Like, this is surprising. Reed was given those powers. Iron Man was given his intelligence. He was giving it to him. Iron Man, don't insult me, yo. Don't insult me. Do not insult me. I don't want y'all to insult me. Black Bolt wasn't given his powers. He's an inhuman. Do y'all know what that means? Y'all just love Reed. Y'all just love Reed. That's what that tells me. Y'all just in love with Reed. Y'all just in love with him. Being born with powers isn't earning it, though. It's something you have to grow with. Yes, it is. And the thing is, Reed was a nobody before he got his powers. He was a nobody. You know that, right? He was a nobody. But Reed had to train to know his powers. So Professor X didn't have to? Black Bolt didn't have to? Doctor Strange didn't have to? Namor didn't have to? I'm confused here. Why are y'all defending Reed here? What is this debate about? Reed was given everything. He didn't earn nothing he has. He was given everything. That's what this debate about. Professor X had to deal with Magneto and a government who hated him. Black Bolt can't even speak without killing people. Doctor Strange had to lose his hands. Namor, he was an outcast from the world. Like, I don't understand. Like, why are y'all acting like Reed had it hard? Reed was given everything. Imagine being a normal person and then someone giving you $5 billion. And then everyone's like, oh, he earned that $5 billion. No, he didn't. He was given that. They gave him $5 billion. He didn't earn that. Reed was never an outcast. He was celebrated. What? Yes, exactly. Reed was accepted by everyone. Stop acting like Reed's life was hard. Reed didn't live a hard life. He was given everything. Like, stop. He was given Sue Storm. He was given this stretchy ability. Like, what? He was given the Fantastic Four. Like, stop it. Stop. I earned that $5 billion. I mean, it's easy to say when you actually make it. Dang, I guess Human Torch was right when he said that one quote about Reed. You think you're the smartest person on earth, but the only smart thing you ever did was marry my sister.
Pow.
I'm just like, the thing, I respect Reed Richards. I just don't like how everyone treats Doom. Like, I'm not saying Doom is a saint by any mean, but don't act like Doom hasn't had a hard life. Don't act like he hasn't had a hard life. What's going on, Lee Boy? Saying, I don't care. I got that $5 billion. I earned it. So by your definition, Time Fantastic Four didn't earn anything as their powers stem from the accident in space. That's a fair argument, but I will say no one says anything else about the Fantastic Four. Meaning, like, no one says Johnny Storm is the most powerful pyro person. No one says Thing is the strongest person in the universe. No one says Sue Storm has the strongest force fields in the universe. They only say Reed is the smartest person in the universe. And that irks me. Because it's like, what about the rest of the Fantastic Four? A lot of the fights that Reed has been in, he wouldn't have won without his team. Mutants never earned their power by that logic. No, they didn't. But whatever mutants have to deal with that Reed Richards hasn't had to deal with, MCoC Luke Perry. What has Reed Richards have to deal with in his life? Every mutant I know of has to deal with a government that doesn't respect or like them. But Reed Richards, she's just like, yeah, that's the smartest man in the world. Let's give him Sue Storm. Let's give him a team. Let's put him on the Illuminati. Name something that Reed Richards earned. I'll wait. Take your time, guys. Get back to me. He ain't earned nothing he has. Stop acting like he has. He was given everything. Who are we talking about? Black people too? We're talking about Black Bolt. Yeah, exactly. People are acting like mutants have it easy. Like, oh, it's a mutant, so you know what that means. It's about the Fantastic Four. Reed was given his powers. Sue was a test subject. Donnie accidentally got his powers, and Thing never. Exactly. Reed was the only one who wanted his powers. He was the only one. Everyone else was like, I don't really feel comfortable with that. Like, and if we're being honest, Thing, he had it the worst. And Reed was always like, I'm gonna fix you. And what did Reed do? He never fixed Thing. Never fixed him. And I don't respect that. I don't respect that. I thought Thing was Reed's best friend. That's what I thought. Because at one point, Dr. Doom was Reed's best friend, and we all know how that turned out. So I'm gonna say it again. Reed isn't a good person. He's not. He's not a good person. He was given everything. He's a spoiled brat, and he gets too much credit. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Everyone in here defending Reed like, oh, Reed is the next Messiah. No, he's not. He's annoying. He gets on my nerves. And he is the dumbest smart person I have ever met. And you probably like, what do you mean, Lefty? Go watch Doctor Strange's Multiverse of Madness, and you'll see what I mean. Black Bolt can kill you with one whisper. Why would you tell the enemy how to stop Black Bolt, you idiots? Why would you tell them that? Hey, here's how you beat us. Like, what? Superman is only weak by kryptonite. So all I have to do to beat y'all is to take out Superman with kryptonite? Okay. Thank you, Reed. Who are you working for, Reed? Like, are you a good guy or a bad guy? Because at this point, I don't know. Like, the more I think about it, the more it annoys me. Because it's like, are you the smartest person in the world? Are you the smartest? Because I don't think you are. I'm gonna be honest. I think people tell you that and you need it as an ego boost, but I don't think you're the smartest person in the world. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I think you got a lot of issues, and I'm starting to think Sue Storm might have settled for you because Namor didn't want her anymore. Once Namor realized he was messing with Reed, he was like, nah, I can do better than that. I can do better than that. It was a warning. You don't tell people, you don't give a warning by telling them how to defeat you. Like, hey, Superman is only weakened by kryptonite. Good luck. Okay, I happen to have a bottle of kryptonite right here. Here you go, Superman. Like, what? What about La Luna's love? She's a rank 2 smart person in Marvel, and she is just a kid. What's a Superman? Sure is smarter than Reed? Damn, never thought of that. Smartest man in the universe across time and never healed the thing. Exactly. Thing didn't want his powers, and Reed was like, he felt bad. Reed was like, I will fix you. Has Reed ever fixed Thing? I'll wait. I'll wait on that. Let me know if Reed ever fixed Thing. I'll wait. Since Reed is the smartest person in the world, let me know if he ever fixed Thing. I'll wait on that. Go ahead. You can Google it. I agree that Thing actually had it the worst. His wife left him mocked by the whole world, and whenever he did something, Thing was treated like a clown. All he wanted was to be normal. Right. Reed he did tests on all of the Fantastic Four. All of them. And he's the smartest person. That's who y'all want as a leader? So you're telling me, everyone in chat is telling me, hey, if I have if I had the powers of Fantastic Four, I will be comfortable Reed being my leader. You do know he's going to experiment on you, right? You do know that, right? Like Reed, he's not a good leader. He's just not. Like, stop acting like you will want him as a leader. If you were part of a team, I promise you, Reed should be the last person you want as a leader. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like Reed, he always seemed like a clown to me. Like he always seemed like the person like, oh, I'm bored. I might as well go ahead and lead this team. In certain comics, Reed does find a way to fix Thing, but Thing decides to keep his powers. Okay, that's fair. Smartest man in the world and dumbest when it counts. Exactly. Bruce Banner and Tony Stark are smarter than Reed? I don't think so. I think Reed may be the second smartest person in the universe. Thing's wife left him because he bricked up. Bad marriage. Exactly. Love the AI and it's random ass times I throw it heavy. I agree. Lefty or Reed hit. I just feel like Reed gets too much credit. He gets too much credit. Like he was given everything. Reed didn't care about Thing. In fact, in the comics, Dr. Doom was actually the one who helped Reed become normal, which Thing accepted the offer. He had to go to Doom because of Reed neglected. Exactly. Reed only cares about himself. He doesn't care about anyone else but himself. He doesn't care about Franklin. He doesn't care about Sue Storm. Doesn't care about Johnny. Doesn't care about Ben Grimm. He doesn't care about none of them. He just cares about himself. Stop acting like, oh, Reed is a great leader. He's not. He's a terrible leader. He's a terrible leader. You can tell him. You can tell Pedro Pascal. I said it. One of Lefty school crushes mustn't like Reed. No. I've always felt like certain superheroes were overrated to me. I've always felt like that way. Like why are they popular? Like I generally don't know. Like I'm just tired of it. I'm legit tired of it. Don't act like Reed did his thing. Lefty, I'm calling my boy Pedro Pascal. Yeah, call him. Tell him I said it. Tell him I said the character you're portraying isn't all that. They not all that. They not. I respect Dr. Doom. That's who I respect. Dr. Doom, he did his thing. Lefty must have hated seeing Reed with Jessica Alba and held a grudge ever since. I mean, if we're being honest, if we're being 100% honest, if we're looking at that Fantastic Four, Jessica Alba's Invisible Woman wouldn't have gotten with Reed Richards. She wouldn't have. You cannot tell me she would have. You cannot tell me Jessica Alba's version of Invisible Woman would have gotten with Reed. She wouldn't. She would not have. And you can tell her I said it. They are Marvel's first family, yes, but they are way more compelling characters than them. Are they really the first family? Are they really the first family? Because if we're being honest, I remember Peter Parker and Aunt May as being a family. He creates the problem, then get praised. Exactly. He's a person like he would throw nails in the street and then go save everyone from the accident that he created. And it's like, why are we praising the person who destroyed the world? I don't understand. We can't blame Reed for the other three things that powers, but we can blame Reed for the fact that Thing was just neglected and by his own best friend. Reed was a terrible friend to Ben. He was a terrible friend to Ben Grimm and a terrible friend to Dr. Doom. Let's not act like he was the best of friends. He wasn't. What do you think about Superior Iron Man? He's not bad. I wouldn't rank him up. Not Aunt May and P. Yeah, they weren't a family? I'm confused here. Like, how are we defining family? Marvel's first family. No, they're Marvel's most popular family. That's not a family, at least not in the traditional sense. Oh, if that's the case, the Fantastic Four aren't a family in a traditional sense then. Like, how are we defining family at this point? I don't understand. And aunt and nephew are not a family, Lefty. Oh, so you don't have a nephew? So that's not your family, the other black man? That's what you're saying? Man, I hope you don't have any brothers or sisters. I hope you don't have any brothers or sisters. Y'all are savages. That's not a family. Matriarch and patriarch. I mean, okay. So by that logic, there was a family before them. Hold on. I gotta think here. So you want a matriarch and a patriarch family. I, for a fact, don't have a nephew. Don't go to traditional family. Things not related to any. Exactly! Fantastic Four were before Spider-Man and May. Okay. I'm thinking there wasn't. I know they weren't the first family. Because weren't X-Men created? No, I don't think they were created before. Fantastic Four. You're lucky I can't think of none off the top of my head. There had to be another family before them. Professor X and Jugs are family. Did you know Sue isn't not actually Johnny biological? In comics, Sue was a test subject, and when she got her powers, her real family actually abandoned her and got adopted. So you're saying that Reed was giving Sue Storm too. Good to know. Reed was just given everything. Like, stop acting like Reed wasn't given everything. He was given everything. Like, yep. Why are y'all defending Reed Richards so hard, though? That's what I don't understand. Like, what did Reed Richards do for y'all to be defending him? Like, hey, don't you dare talk about my Reed. That's my Reed Richards. That's my boo. Don't talk about my Reed. Like, what did he do for y'all to defend him this much? Bro, what the F is with the Reed rant? Because everyone seems to be excited for Fantastic Four, and I'm just like, I'm going to be honest, I understand where Doom is coming from. I can understand why he doesn't like Reed Richards. Imagine someone getting credit for messing the world up and fixing the mess they made. That's crazy work to me. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's crazy work to me. It's like, hey, you messed up the world, but since you fixed it. Oh, man. He's unblockable. Reed Richards seems more kind of guy who was paid to do chores. Reed seems like that nerd who thinks he's smarter than what he actually has, and the women only like him because he does their homework, and he thinks he's popular because of that. Like, hey, the popular girl talks to me. She never talks to you. Yeah, because you do her homework, you clown. She doesn't actually like you. Like... Anyone else loves loves the what? Loves that you hate Lefty? Man, oh my gosh. Stand back, Lefty, I got this. Reed was only the one who actually appreciated his powers. Sue never asked for hers. Johnny got his an accident, and Thing especially never wanted it. Exactly. He asked for him and he got him. And my chat's defending him like, oh, Lefty, Reed is him. What did he name a situation where Reed did something that impressed somebody? Because he does their homework. Exactly. The popular girl talks to me. Yeah, you do our homework, you idiots. Reed was the only one who loved the powers and didn't care about the other three. Yeah, exactly. Reed is selfish. He's selfish, and I'm gonna hammer that home. Wait, when did he ask for his powers? When Stan Lee made him. Saying Reed was a character who earned his keep is like saying Peter Parker is evil. I will say this: I need more money. When Peter Parker isn't talking and joking around, that's evil Peter Parker. Reed isn't him. He's not. He's not him. He's not him. Reed is that guy. Lefty quit. Okay, if he's that guy, tell me why he's that guy. The other black man. What did he do to make you believe that he's that guy? Lefty had a bully named Reed. No, I wasn't bullied. I was as a kid. I had a smart ass mouth. That's why, like, if you notice, whenever we get into back and forth, it's easy for me to win them because I've been arguing, debating since I was like 5. I had a smart mouth, a really, really smart mouth. Like no one bullied me. If Johnny ever joined the Fantasy Football, he could have been a normal kid, unlike Sue and Ben. He trash talked Galactus into becoming a good person. He trash talked Galactus into becoming a good person. I'm curious, Friss. Did he bring Galactus to Earth? How did he trash talk Galactus? Did he go to Galactus or did he bring him to Earth? I'm just curious. I just want to know how Galactus got there. See, I love to back him, but I'm not seeing anyone else say Reed's ever done it. Exactly. There's not much you can say about Reed. He has been given everything, and yeah, it's an eye-opening moment. It's like, oh snap! Why does everyone like Reed? Why? Reed ain't never did anything for nobody. Debating is such a cope because it's a debate. People will try to push their agenda on others rather than actually searching for the truth. Reed has the looks, the brains, and a beautiful woman. So a character that was designed by Stan Lee has the looks and the brains and a beautiful woman. And that doesn't tell you that he was given everything. And at this point, the other black man, I feel like you're trolling me. You're not even giving me a good argument at this point. He has the looks. I mean, it's easy to have the looks when you're jawing by Stan Lee. It's easy to be a good-looking character when someone can make you good-looking. What do you think is the best Fantastic Four member? Me personally, it's got to be John. I kind of like Thing. I feel like Thing. He doesn't want his powers, but he uses his powers. He doesn't waste his powers. I feel like Reed wastes his powers. Oh, my dex. Oh, she fell I fell my dex. Wow. Okay. That's what we doing, Kabam. Johnny has always been my favorite since I was thinking I want his powers. I'd like Thing. I've always respected Thing because it's like it takes a lot of cojones to lose your wife and to look like that and still be positive. Like, I don't think like, you know how people be like, oh, I can understand what you're going through. No, you can't. Stop saying that. I've always hated when people say that. You be going through something, people are like, I understand. No, you don't. You're not me. How do you understand? And that's what Reed has always been like that. Like, hey, I understand your pain, Ben. No, you don't. You got stressy powers. You're marrying Sue Storm. How do you understand my plight? I'm curious. You spend it on Friday, Lefty player or no? I'm undecided. I mean, honestly, who likes Fantastic Four anyway? They never had a popular comic. I mean, that's also kind of true. If we add in Stan Lee, then Iron Man was given everything. Oh, we bringing Iron Man into this? We're bringing Iron Man. Let me ask you this: between Tony Stark and Reed Richards, which one of them had to go through a cave and break out on their own? Since we're bringing Iron Man in this, which one of those two characters had to live in the cave? Who was kidnapped and had to use his intelligence to break out? I'm curious. I'm curious. Who had to do that? I'll wait. I'll wait. I love the line of Fantastic Four where Thing says, do you know what I had to give to be invisible? Bro! Pow! Bro, that line that was one of the hardest lines in that whole argument. Do you know what I would give to be invisible? Bro, man, I almost had a cheer. I legit almost shed a tear. Like, that's deep right there. I like when characters say deep stuff like that. Like, do you know what I would give to be invisible? Man? 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 Not the boxer scratch. Oh, now is so what Tony had to go through is this minor, but since Reed didn't have to go through, man, that's weak sauce. Not the boxer scraps. Last time I checked, Reed has never had to have any kind of struggle. Imagine struggling, having the ability to stretch to stretch. Oh no, I'm going through something. I'm so stretchy. Whatever will I do? Man, shut up. Shut up. Shut your stretchy ass up. You got Sue Storm. He was selling guns and got kicked out. He earned his freedom. I'm just saying Reed ain't never earned nothing. I have never been impressed with anything Reed has done. I've never been impressed. Wasn't there a comic book where Johnny's skin was on fire because Reed decided to experiment on him? Or did Dr. Doom do that? I think Reed did that and Dr. Doom did that to Reed. I mean, to Johnny Storm. I thought that was a comic where Reed was experimenting on Johnny and Johnny's skin stayed on fire because of Reed's experiment. And the only way to turn it off was to put him in a coma or put him to sleep or something. Now, when Dr. Doom did it, it's because Johnny slept with Doom's wife, so he cursed Johnny. And it's like, I'm not saying it's okay, but I get it. The genuine hating, the rhyme right there hits the heart. Right. You don't know what, bro, could you imagine? Man, that was a deep line. Like sometimes comics, they hit you right here. They hit you all up in here, all up in the chest cavity area. No, that was a nihilist. I could have swore that Reed was doing experiments on Johnny too. I could have swore that was a thing. I could have swore. Maybe I'm wrong. The story was sad. He lost his wife, became a monster, mocked by the whole world, yet still chose to be a good guy. That's the dedication right there. Bro had every right to be a villain. Like, yeah, but I feel, to be honest, when I was watching the Fantastic Four, like years ago, the original one, like Rise of the Surfer and all that, I always felt like Ben Grimm, his story to me was more deep than the other three combined. I didn't care. I felt like the other three Fantastic Four members didn't have to go through anything that Ben had to go through. I felt like they could have made that story just about Ben and it would have been great. He was contemplating ending himself because of what he looked like. And he chose not to. He chose to save people and still be a good person after all he's went through. Lost his wife, lost his friends, lost his looks. Like, man, imagine being a Ben Grimm and then Reed saying, I'm gonna fix you and don't tell me Reed's a good person. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me Reed's a good person because I don't believe that. I just don't. I don't believe that. I think Reed is selfish. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think Reed is selfish. The Fantastic Thing. I mean, I will watch it. I will watch that. The Fantastic Thing. I'm interested. Yeah, I actually cried for a thing. Bro had to go through that so much. It was sad. It was really, really sad. I felt like the other three members didn't have to go through anything. Like Johnny was a meathead. Sue Storm act like she was going through things, but you're invisible. You're good. You don't have to worry about anything. I think you'll be okay. Like, stop it. And then Reed, he loved the fame. Like, he was still normal. He had stretchy powers. Oh, no. Your life is forever changed. You can't go out in public now. Shut up. Get somewhere, Reed. I swear, get somewhere. Get out of my face, Reed. I've had enough. Get out of my face. I don't want to hear it. Are we bashing this off the movie? That's a terrible movie. I'm going to be honest. It wasn't a good movie, but there were certain elements that were a good movie. Like, I think Surfer's character in Rise of the Silver Surfer was actually pretty good. I enjoyed Surfer when he was on screen. He was the highlight of the movie. I'm going to keep it a buck. Now, I will admit the movie was cheesy and kind of corny. And then Reed going to say, yeah, I'm the nerd who got the hot girl and everyone's, shut up, stop it, stop. Just stop. You're getting on my last nerves with that. I got the hot girl. Yeah, because the script wrote you getting the hot girl. You ain't earned her. She would never have looked your way. Thing said should have honestly left the Fantastic Four when he had a chance. Johnny treated him so bad, Sue ignored him whenever Ben had problems and Reed lied saying he would fix him. Ben should exactly. He should have left. He should have left. I don't just Fantastic Four. It may have AIDS, but the peak. I mean, I liked it. It wasn't perfect by any means, but I did find it entertaining. I found it really entertaining. Yeah, I would agree. What they did to Galactus, I don't know what they were going to, but they failed. That movie was cheeks. One of the worst comic book movie ever. The worst comic book movie ever to me. I'm thinking Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance was pretty bad. Iron Man 3 was pretty bad. What else? Comic book movies that was really bad. There were several of them. So also the script gave him the suffering. I can imagine you crashing out to that scene. I watched the Fantastic Four, and what were they thinking? Why did we let them get away with that, guys? I generally don't know why we let them get away with the things they get away with. Because I'm like, what the hell was this? And you're right. What they did to Galactus, they better redeem that in Fantastic Four First Steps. It better be good. Fantastic Four better redeem Galactus. They better redeem Galactus. If we don't, I'm gonna have a whole stream where we just flame Reed Richards. I don't even care. Like, the movie could be bad because of Sue Storm or whoever. We're gonna be flaming Reed. I'm gonna flame him. Hate the way you talk, bro. I'm just gonna flame him. And I actually like Pedro Pascal. I actually like him. I pour Zola in my Titan. Is that a big W? Shady? Yes, that's a W. Can we move away from Fantastic Four discussion? Okay, fine. Iron Man 3 was nowhere near the level of cheek. No, Iron Man 3 sucked. Do not act like Iron Man 3 was good in any way, shape, or form. It was not. It was. Why is my 6-star on the deck? Oh, that's my 7, so never mind. Iron Man was cheeks in every way. It was bad in every way. There's no way you can be like, it was actually pretty good. No, it was not good there either. Pedro Pascal don't miss. Okay. He don't miss. So how was season 2 of Last of Us? How was season 2? Just out of curiosity, how was it? Do you recommend ranking 7-star Warlock? Yes, I do. This Kendrick and Drake level hatred? No. I don't think I hate Reed as much as Kendrick hates Drake. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think Kendrick likes Drake at all. And that's crazy to me because Drake kind of put Kendrick on. Too much woke in Last of Us. New Mutants by far. Leonardo. Oh, New Mutants is pretty bad, Leonardo. I would agree with that. Should I get my Wiccan to rank 2? Yes, I would. I definitely would. Definitely would. It's yeah, it's imperative that you do that, yeah. Okay, now that we talked about characters that were bad, let's talk about characters that actually earned what they have. Let's see, what character do I respect? And that's actually a good guy. Let me think. I respect Batman. I respect Batman. Who else? Well, I'm gonna think of someone on the Marvel side. I'm not gonna say Steve Rogers because again, I feel like he was given his powers. Who do I respect? Who had to earn their keep? I would say Spider-Man, but again, Spider-Man was given his powers. He didn't earn them. I'm trying to think. Who earned their power? Thor? I can agree with Thor. I think Thor, I feel like Thor, yeah, I can agree with Thor. He kind of earned his powers. Daredevil? I can respect Daredevil. If there was no, I don't like that kind of lie when it comes to religious lines like that. That line stuck hard. That's how you know Ben was just that's true. Bruce Banner, I can respect that. Yeah, Iron Man 3 isn't bad. It's not great either. But Fantastic Four is bad. Catwoman is bad. Morbius is bad. Thor: Love and Thunder, bad. Yeah, no, he didn't. Kendrick just went on the tour with Drake. Kendrick was already going quite well from Section 80 with rigor mortis and ADHD. Okay, I don't even know. If that's the case, then how come, if Kendrick was doing so well, how come he only sold 5,000 records before he went on tour with Drake? Only 5,000. I'll wait. Steve was 50-50. He earned, but was given. Spider-Man wasn't given. Yes, he was. He was bitten by a radioactive spider. Rawston, are you saying he earned that? Batman is the worst. Then Reed, you start beating people up because your parents died. He's rich. I mean, I can't disagree with that. Daredevil doesn't have powers. She does. I think Steve is a weird idea of a cause. Yes, he was given it, but he even before his powers, he was a good man who would fight for the little guy while being the... Actually, you know what? I don't even know. That's a good point. That is a good point. Because I remember in the movie, and I think this was a line from the comic book, they said, the person who doesn't have strength understands the power, or what was it? What was the line? Understands the value of it. Yeah, Steve was all... Yeah, you know what? I can respect Steve Rogers. I can respect him. I can respect that. But don't give me Peter Parker. Peter Parker was given his powers. Stop it. He was given that spider. I wouldn't say Steve was fully given. He earned some, but he didn't earn it all. Fair. I would say Steve is 50-50. Okay, I can agree with that. I think Punisher is the one that needs a lot of respect. No, I'm not saying I don't respect Punisher, but I will say he's too brutal. He's an anti-hero to me. The spider didn't decide to give him powers. Did the spider decide to bite him? Did the spider decide to bite Peter Parker? Yes or no? I would say this: Peter Parker was given his powers, but he uses them responsibly. Does he? He uses them responsibly? I don't know if I can agree with that. Because there are times I've seen Peter Parker and he's like, I sure wish I could do this. I sure wish I could do that. I don't think he appreciates his powers. I don't think he appreciates them. Loki, no. And we're not counting Loki. Loki's a villain. We're not counting that guy. We're not going to count that guy. Not even a little bit. Peter Parker, yeah, but I'll say no. So the spider had powers before he bit him? Yeah.
What do you think a plant is?
Thank you, Shark in the Water. And Drake had nothing to do with Kendrick's success. Like, Section 80 got the national recognition from the industry before going on tour. The video footage of like Pharrell praising it. That's funny you say that because anyone can praise it. Don't mean it's going to help sell records. Like Kendrick wasn't selling records before he went on tour with Drake. He wasn't. He just wasn't. He was not. I'm sorry. Like, you can get mad at me all you want to. He was not selling records. He may have had the respect of the industry, but he didn't have the respect of the people who were buying his records. That's like critics saying, hey, the movie was good, but the audience didn't like it. And the comment, people legit wanted to kill Kingpin so badly because of how he hurt Andrew. He even said if they had Aunt May dies, I'll be sure to come back to finish the job. He left Fist bleeding. Exactly. Spider-Man, he can be responsible with his powers, but I felt like when he got his powers, he was immature with his powers. He was just really immature. Like, yeah, Peter Parker was I felt like he got those powers. He got too much power. Spider-Man kind of reminds me of Shazam. I'm gonna keep it a buck, guys. He reminds me of Shazam. And you're probably like, Shazam? Yes, Shazam, a kid with grown man powers. No, I don't think he should have those powers. I'm sorry, I don't think he should have them. Like, that was one superhero I never understand should have powers. It's a great point, Lefty. I would say Kendrick would have already been guaranteed to get big. However, Drake just sped the process up as his career was already going up. I would agree with that. It wasn't an album, it was a mixtape. There's a legit way for you to even track that. Regardless if it was a mixtape or not, it still only sold 5,000. But MCoC Luke Perry, I'm a Kendrick fan. I'm a big Kendrick fan. Shazam was very immature. Spider-Man was just immature. Hold on, what's the difference? OTB? What? What's the difference? I'm confused. Yeah, but if you have a kid with incredible power, spider powers, I'm sorry, but you are not gonna tell me you're not gonna be mature. I would agree. I'm not saying I would be mature, but I'm also saying Peter Parker isn't mature with his powers. It took Uncle Ben dying for Peter to be responsible. That's also true. That's very true. Name a superhero when they got their powers, they knew they were responsible with it. I can't think of many. Like, yeah, I can't think of many who was like, you know what, I'm gonna be responsible with these powers. Maybe Doctor Strange. How you doing? How you doing, Darkness? Iron Man? No. Well, no. I don't think Iron Man was responsible with his powers when he first got them. Black Panther? Black Panther. I can't disagree with that. Yeah, I can't disagree with that. Pretty sure Captain America fought a war for his government. Captain America. I can't disagree with that. Yeah, I can't disagree with that. Those road control and Deathless Thanos are annoying. Yeah, but you know what, MCoC? I like how no one's talking about Kabam using the same nodes in every piece of content. 6 out of the 13 fights in Wheel of Fate have an unblockable node or ability, and no one's talking about it. And everyone's like, oh, you know, that's the game. No, it's not the game. Stop it. That's not the game. Was effed up my foot again. Stepped and landed on the side of my foot. Felt a crunch on my way down. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you break it, twist it? I'm so sorry. Thank you, King of Chillin'. Thank you for checking in for the 7th time. You're really doing a thing. I don't know. I see it's probably not broken. I hope it's not broken. That's had to be tough. This should kill him, right? That should kill him. Yep. It's hard to say anyone because it depends on the writer of the story. Captain America, Black Panther, and maybe someone like Cyclops, they all have their moral compasses in them. That's true. I love that. It's got my 6-star Ola Awaken. Am I lucky? Who's Ola? Bucky, before he became Winter Soldier, responsible. I don't know. Bucky, when he became the Winter Soldier, he wasn't responsible. Professor X was always responsible. No, he wasn't. Professor X was not always responsible for his powers. He wasn't. He was not. Check the footage. No. The only person I can think of that was always responsible with their powers was probably Bruce Banner. Yeah, but before he became Winter Soldier, he was responsible. But we're talking about people who became responsible after they got their powers. I want to know who became responsible after they got those powers. Hey, Lefty, put movie Marvel in your deck and Cyclops Blue for Defenders. I need to take, I don't have Marvel movie, but I do have Cyclops. I need to take him up. Seeing Gore melt like that is satisfying. Yeah, Gore pissed me the heck off in that Wheel of Fate. Was done turbo. Yeah, Professor X, he's one of the worst. And I'm a Professor X fan. He is one of the worst. He's one of the worst mutants out there. I don't talk about Professor X the way I talk about Reed because I like the character, but Professor X, he's an ass. Some of the stuff he has done with his powers, he should be looked at as a villain. He should be looked at as a villain. That's how bad he was. How's the game improved since I stopped playing? I wouldn't say improved. I would say they have made some changes for the better, but they've also made a lot of changes for the worse. I say Static Shock, Luke Cage, Cyborg, Blue Marvel. They were pretty responsible. They all got something in common. Bruce, the Green Giant, Tyler, no way. When Bruce realized how dangerous the Hawk is, he decided to distance himself and stay to himself. That's why I said he was responsible with his powers. You can't deny that. He was responsible with them. Like, he realized how dangerous the Hawk was, and he decided to isolate himself. X-Men heroes who were responsible with their powers, Cyclops, Angel, Nightcrawler, Storm. What he did to Jean. Right. Y'all need to look up Professor X. Y'all need to look at Professor I won't lie. I'm biased when it comes to Professor X because I like Professor X. Xavier was so much worse when he was able to walk. Xavier, he can be considered just as bad as Reed Richards. We're stopping wars. Professor X started a lot of wars. Those black heroes have something to prove. X-Men who weren't responsible when they got the power: Jean Grey, Professor X, Iceman, Beast, Wolverine, and Havoc. I would agree. Wolverine's one of the worst too. Wolverine, Wolverine is. That's all I can say. Wolverine is Wolverine. They was questionable ever in X-Men 97. Exactly. Professor X, yeah, I don't like it. I'm a fan of Professor X, but yeah, he's done some things that. He's done some things. That's all I can really say. He's done some things, and it's like, so no one's gonna say anything about this? Okay. Alrighty then. He's done a lot of things. We're gonna get PX girlfriend and MCoC. Don't forget the Queen Storm. I think wasn't Storm always good? Oh, you can be biased to a player because you like him, but we can't be biased to a Reese at all. Correct. That's how that works. In my chat, that's how it works. That's how that works. I'm sorry. Like this is my chat. The other black man. This is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship. Clearly, you didn't know that. I got my first Titan Crystal. I got Hitmonkey. That's not bad, Danny. They got Scott being an absolute menace. I feel like Scott Summers crashed out. Some of the reasons he's crashed out has been dumb to me. Was just an awful person in the comics, and we can all agree. No, I agree. I do agree with that. He's an awful person. Yep. Black Panther was responsible. Was he though? If he was so responsible, can you please tell me what's going on with Killmonger then? What's going on with Killmonger if he's so responsible? Come on. That's his father's fault. How that's T'Challa's fault? Didn't he also do the same thing? He didn't even believe him when he came there. Like, don't act like T'Challa is an angel. Do not act like T'Challa is an angel. Nothing. We definitely could use some game sound when the stream gets quiet here and there. Kilometer is a sin of the father. Kilometer? Y'all can't even get his name right. You talking about movies or we're talking about both. We're talking about both. If they were in a movie, that's part of their history. He said kilometer. That's just funny though. Kilometer. Okay. All right. No, he isn't. Yes, he is. There's another who extremely impossible where he got his powers back when he was just training with the X-Men. He actually ended up killing himself. I don't think he knew how to use his powers. Come on, ride it. Like, I can't believe y'all acting like there are no superheroes who have done bad things. Movies have completely different histories in canon than comics. Whose fault is that? If you get arrested, can you tell your cops, "Hey, I'm different in church than I am today. You can't judge me by today because I'm different in church." No, it's still part of your history. You're going to jail. That's where you're going. Like, don't tell me, oh, the comic book. That's part of his history. It was based on the comics. No, I don't want to hear that. Like, y'all always quick to defend somebody. Bro, she would not though. What about Cable? Cable from the movies? I felt like he was justified. He was justified. That's the worst false equivalence I think I've heard you make. How? How, Darkness? Yeah, but why you give Havoc a childish meathead all the power just to end up dying? Who are your three main bands for BG, y'all? I'm gonna say champions that could ban made basically impossible to fight on defense. Like Yelena, Bullseye, Serpent, who else? Enchantress, Arcade. Kitty Pryde was pretty responsible for her age. For her age. Let me ask you this question. If superheroes existed today, who would you trust with their powers? Who would you trust to save you? Who would you trust to protect your country? If superheroes actually existed, name one character you would trust to save your country from local, international, and interstellar attacks. I'll wait. I will wait. And who you say will tell me a lot about you as a person. They were telling me a lot about who you are as a person. Storm, wow. Captain America, Reed Richards, Black Panther. That's crazy. I'm trusting Doctor Doom. I'm joking. Nightcrawler, because he can teleport me away from Earth, you know. No, Nightcrawler has to see where he's going. And you want him to teleport you where from Earth? Like, where are you gonna go? Every other planet doesn't have oxygen. Like Doctor Doom, that may have been one of your worst takes of all time. Of all time. As you can see, Lefty, we like Reed around here, Lefty. No, I don't respect that. I don't respect that. You like Reed. Y'all don't even know Reed. Y'all just infatuated with Reed because it's Pedro Pascal and everyone has a crush on Pedro Pascal. I trust my own. So of course, the Black Panther. So you're moving to Wakanda? Wakanda? That's what you're telling me? Just sad. I thought that I raised a better chat than this, but clearly I didn't. Like if someone came to my chat to audit me, I will get demoted. Man, 20 minutes later, we still talking about Reed Richards. Ghost Dog, why aren't you contributing to the conversation? Well, Stu and Blue Marvel will keep you pretty safe. Reed last, Doctor Doom. Nightcrawler can teleport the villains away from Earth and leave them to die. So you want someone to mass murder people. Got it. You want someone to kill people for your safety. Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense, yeah. That sounds about right. Sounds about right. Bro, the stream is literally about Reed Richards. If I see Reed Richards in this tree, it's on site. Who would I choose? There's only one right answer. Guys, there's only one right answer to this. There's only one right answer. Now, y'all probably don't even know it.
Believe that. I don't believe
You
that.
better believe that. Okay, cool. Let's look at Batman, for instance. Comic books, pretty set history. Movies, Joker killed his parents. Then Joe killed Ken, then Master Balone. A clown inspired by Joker, then Falcone. Damn it. Darkness, why you always have logic? If it's a safe Earth, let Nightcrawler kill him. Nightcrawler's gonna kill itself doing it. You know that, right? I am not picking Spider-Man. I wouldn't pick Spider-Man either. If we're being honest, Spider-Man is easily defeated. If we're being honest. He's easily defeated. Easily. It wouldn't even be a challenge. There's a reason Spider-Man only handles local threats. Let's not forget that Joker's also Batman's half-brother somehow. Apparently, Joker's also Batman's mom. Like, the story for Joker, we all confused. We all confused. I'm trying to think of a hero who I respect. If Lefty quit arguing with the chat and get to 200 points, bro. Oh, I'm not trying to get to 200 points. I like arguing with y'all. I think I will probably go with Superman. I will probably go with Superman. Yeah, I think Superman would probably be the person I go with. I'm sorry. I just don't think there are many Marvel heroes I would trust. Like I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't trust Marvel heroes. I feel like a lot of Marvel heroes, they were just given everything. Like, there's no Marvel hero to me that really earned what they've been, like, earned their powers. Does not only handle local threats, not comic book at least. Spider-Man, he's a come on. He's 12. Like, you really gonna trust a 12-year-old to save you? You gonna trust a 12-year-old to save you? Spider-Man is probably the definition of a hero punching down. He holds up a street level, but he's so much above that. No, he's not. I mean, I know we talk Marvel, but CW, Barry Allen, Flash always screws something up and spent the entire season trying to fix. I mean, that's true. Has solely X-Men in comics. Yeah, I think I would trust Superman. Are you going to watch the new Ironheart series? Yeah, I'm going to watch the new Ironheart. I will be watching that, yeah. I'm sorry, Spider-Man to me, I don't take him seriously because he thinks everything's a joke. Like, whenever he's in a fight, he's always joking. And it's like, bro, now's not the time. Joke with him after you beat him. Like, everything's a joke to me, to him. And on top of that, I just feel like he's not in the moment when it's like time to think and figure things out. He's a kid. His mind isn't fully developed. I'm sorry. Like I'm sorry. I just don't trust Spider-Man. I don't trust. So Deadpool isn't a Joker? I mean, yeah. I'm thinking that's the thing would be trufflery. My Hero Academia tee. Oh yeah, today's shirt is brought to you by My Hero Academia. I like this shirt. It's one of my favorite shirts. Would you trust Punisher to sit? No. Heck no. Punisher, I'm gonna be honest. I think Punisher needs to go to therapy. I think Punisher needs to go to therapy. Roast me if you want to. And I'm not even trying to make fun of Punisher. I just think he needs help. He needs help. And his outlet right now is killing people. And that's not a good outlet. It's not a good outlet. So he needs to go to therapy. And I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm not saying that to make fun of anyone. But Punisher, to me, I'm sorry. He needs to go to therapy. I threw my special, Kabam, and nothing happened. Okay. Nothing's happening, Kabam. My inputs aren't working, Kabam. Man who doesn't have a job. I'm sorry. I just think Punisher needs some therapy. Like, he needs to talk about his problems and understand why he does what he does. Dust lag is real. It really is. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh, why did I stop? Why did my inputs fail? Like, hold on, guys. I actually got to pay attention to this fight. Jean Grey is mid. No, I just don't remember how to play her. I got to watch my breakdown video on how to play her. Because I know her rotation is deadly. I just forgot how to do it. There was a comic where Doc Ock switched bodies with Peter, and he started fighting crime in his body. And his confrontation with Scorpion, he got punched on his jaw off, and one tap killed him. Yeah. Goodness gracious. Doc Ock isn't the best person to be a superhero. I feel like Doc Ock also needs a psychological evaluation. I'm gonna keep it a buck. A lot of those heroes need therapy. A lot of them do. A lot of those heroes need therapy. Storm has a huge god complex and I spent time until her loss of powers and cried like a child. Losing a power you were born with will make you feel different. Well, Spider-Man is called in that one nemesis with Superior. Yeah, but Punisher only kills bad people though. He doesn't kill innocent people. Dr. Doom, so are you telling me Punisher acts like judge, jury, and executioner? He kills innocent people. Kill bad people. How do we know they're bad? How does he justify who's bad and who's not? So he decides who lives and who dies. That's what you're telling me. It's an accident. He didn't realize how he punched in order not to kill people. Doesn't matter. I don't want to hear that. You punch someone, jaw him, and be like, it was an accident. You think you're not going to get arrested? Stop it. I don't care if it was an accident or not. Maybe you should understand what you're doing before you just do it. Like, don't tell me it was an accident. No, it wasn't an accident. You didn't realize the power you had because you didn't decide, hey, maybe I should test out these powers before I go stop fighting crime. Like, don't give me, oh, it was an accident. I don't want to hear that. Someone's dead because of you. Because you didn't do your due diligence. And your only response is, it was an accident. No, shut up. It wasn't an accident. You didn't research it. And now, look what happened. Someone's jaw is over there on the floor. Talking about it was an accident. I don't want to hear that. You know it was an accident? You not being responsible. You thinking you could be Spider-Man. Doc Ock. Man, don't even get me started on Doc Ock. All that intelligence, and you create 8 octopus arms. That's your cling to glory. Your cling to fame. Hey guys, look at me. I have 8 arms. And my name is Otto Octavius. Isn't that cool? No, it's not, Otto. What kind of name is Otto? Your parents failed you. Like, if you don't get somewhere, 8 arms, man, what the hell? I swear, people who are that intelligent, who don't understand the power they have, like, you're intelligent, bro. Like, go win a Nobel Peace Prize or something. Like, go do something with your powers. Why are you being evil? Man, you could change the world, and you're let me go try to stop Spider-Man. What? Are you high? I'm not making more argument. I'm saying Spider-Man is strong. That's not a good defense. Sorry, Your Honor. My client didn't know his weak jaw and his fist was... Exactly, that's not a good defense. Spider-Man has been defeated Herald of Galactus. He single-handedly defeated Colossus and Magic while they were both possessed by Phoenix Force. Spider-Man is a serious hero. He's a heavy hitter. No. If you can name 5 starting superheroes, I promise you Spider-Man wouldn't be any of your starting 5. How you doing, Demos of the Void? I joined what happened. We're talking about heroes and moral ambiguity. Oh, it was a German name. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you, Chris. I did not know that. How did you get this salty today? Because I'm not a superhero. I told myself as a kid that when I grow up, I'm going to be a superhero, and it didn't work out. I'm streaming on YouTube. I feel like I would let my young stuff down. Lefty okay, complaining in full effect today. I'm just tired of people praising superheroes who shouldn't be praised. The only superhero that needs to be praised is Batman. Batman is him. Okay, if you had to choose one person to trust to save the world, would you pick either Punisher or Bucky, past or present? If I had to choose, look how you phrased that question. If I could choose one person, then you give me 2 terrible options. I wouldn't choose either one of them. The world is going to end. The world is just going to end. It's over. The world is over for. That was good. It was fun, but you know, it didn't work out. Spider-Man has handled Wolverine every single time they fought. Wolverine isn't a challenge. He's like a level 4 mutant. Don't tell me something. Tell me something Spider-Man has done against someone like Arishem. Don't act like Wolverine is the standard here. I feel like I could beat Wolverine at this point. All I gotta do is get an eraser. Erase him right off the comic book page. Pow. Like, stop acting like Wolverine is him. Wolverine is overrated. Let's be for real. The dude has antimanium skeleton and the healing factor. Thank you for making the guy nearly undefeatable. Wolverine's the only character that every time he dies, he comes right back. He'd be like, guess who's back? Back again. Logan's back. I will not tell a friend. How you doing, Victor? Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Don't act like Wolverine is him. Spider-Man defeated a Herald Galactus. I've defeated a Herald Galactus at this point. I defeat Airwalker, Terrax, all the time. Like, don't act like defeating a Herald Galactus is impressive. It's not. I'm not impressed. You know what, Darkness? If Spider-Man want to impress me, defeat Galactus. Don't defeat a Herald. Don't defeat a lesser character. Defeat the Galactus. Imagine getting in a fight and then beating up the bodyguard, but you can't beat up the person who the bodyguard is protecting. Imagine that. Hey, don't fight me. Fight my bodyguard. Okay, loser. I'll fight your bodyguard then. I think he's talking about good Bucky, not Winter Soldier. I would trust Bucky over Punisher. I'm not trusting Bucky or Punisher. I don't care if it's good Bucky, bad Bucky, indifferent Bucky. I don't care. I ain't trusting either one of them. Lefty ain't like Batman is beating Galactus or even a Herald. Oh, you're right, because Batman has beat, what's his name? Don't tell me. What's his name? He's beaten, I can't think of his name. Darkseid. Pow. Batman beat Darkseid. Darkseid. Lefty couldn't even defeat your hair from fluffing up. What?
I came looking for booty.
Batman's a punk. If Batman had the balls to kill the Joker, maybe the city wouldn't have so much crime. Okay, that's funny how y'all justify Punisher killing people, but at least Batman doesn't kill just for the sport of it. Batman tries to give people a chance at redemption. What does Punisher do? I'll wait. What does Punisher do, guys? When you see Punisher in the street and you stole a soda, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to die. Punisher's going to kill you for killing the soda. You know what Batman's going to do? He's going to break your nose and then take you to jail. But you know what? You're going to be alive with a broken nose. That's the difference between Punisher and Batman. That's the difference. I'll wait. I'm getting tired of y'all acting like Punisher is like, oh, he decides who's bad. He's going to kill people. That sounds like he's judge, jury, and executioner. That doesn't sound like it's okay. Lefty woke up hangry. No, I'm getting tired of y'all acting like superheroes are just all goated. Where are you going to commit crime with Punisher or Batman is? I'm going to commit crime with Batman is. At least I won't be shot first and asked questions last. Punisher's going to kill you. Punisher won't kill people for stealing. Punisher will kill the Joker. Punisher will try to kill the Joker. But let's be for real. How many times has Punisher gotten his ass beat? Matter of fact, since y'all so in love with Punisher, What? There you go. Look at this real quick. Look at this. What is that right there? What is that right there? I'll wait. Who? And does anyone know who this is? I'm gonna circle it so y'all can know. Does anyone know who that is? Who is that? I'll wait. I'm gonna wait on that because I don't think y'all know who that is. I don't think y'all know who that is. I'm sorry, but you need to leave. Yeah, that's why crime rate would be low if people would be kind. You saw his death. That's him being dead. What you mean? He's still a human. Of course he dies. Okay, well. You know what happened when Batman dies? He comes back.
Pow.
He comes back. That's what happens when Batman dies. He comes back. That's all I'm gonna say. When Punisher dies, he's dead. But when Batman dies, he comes back. Death is just a minor inconvenience to him.
Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
That's all I'm gonna say. So that's why I'm not worried about Punisher. Punisher's gonna die eventually. This type of man to beat up the devil just to get the ability to come back. It's like, yeah, Punisher's like, nah, I'll stay dead. I don't necessarily think Punisher is a full villain. I think Punisher knows what he does is wrong, but he just can't deal with it because he lost his entire family to criminals. It's funny, when Punisher loses his entire family to criminals and goes on a killing spree, it's fine, but when Batman does it, oh, Batman, this is wrong. This is not okay. I'm assuming because Batman is, y'all know, I'm not even gonna finish the sentence.
You know, black people. No.
That's all I'm gonna say, because I think y'all have a bias against Batman, and at this point, I can understand why. No, it ain't pretty how he does it, but I'll tell you one thing, at least the job gets done when Batman does it. Punisher, on the other hand, there's gonna be blood all over the street. Hey, Nick136, how you doing? Hey, Nick. I've been trying to find Batman Arkham Origins. So I was on Amazon and I went to the store to buy it, but apparently the makers of Batman Origins, they didn't remaster that game because allegedly there were too many issues with it and they just left it on PS3. So I'm gonna still try to play it on the PS5, but apparently there were issues with the game, and I'm gonna be honest, Nick, I didn't even know that. I did not know you don't have it on Steam. No, I don't think I have it. I didn't think about that. No, I never even considered it on Steam. I never even considered that on Steam. Maybe it is on Steam. I can look that up. Matter of fact, where is Steam? Hold on. Let's see if I can find it on Steam right now. Search. Hold on. Batman Origins. Oh, it is on there. Okay, cool. I don't have to buy it on what is it? Batman Arkham Origins. Is this it? This is it. Yeah, this is it. Okay, I can play it on here then. Okay, cool. Cool. I was not sure how I was going to play it. It's on Steam. Okay, I couldn't find it. I was like, I wanted to play it. Yeah, I'm going to play it with my controller on my PC. That'll be the first game I play on my PC. But I could not find it. The makers, they said they didn't want to remaster because there was issues. I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen issues with the game. I never heard of any issues with the game. I didn't even know there was issues with the game. That's crazy to me. I was like, what do you mean there are issues with the game? I could not think of any issues with Batman Arkham. And to be honest, I'm not even gonna look them up because I don't want to ruin the game, in my opinion. I don't want it to be ruined in my opinion. But when I was playing Batman Arkham Origins, I didn't see any problems with it. That's crazy though. That's crazy to me. Oh crap. Yeah, that's gonna be the next game I beat after I beat Ghost of Tsushima. I'm really excited about it too because I'm gonna play it on the hardest difficulty. Oh crap! I don't think I can do this. Oh crap! I thought he was gonna attack into me. Spider-Man, Batman, I've tried. I'm gonna be honest. Out of all the Spider-Man games I've played and all the Batman games I played, Batman has a better franchise when it comes to superhero games. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Hey, back in the day, had a weird issue with the game where I opened a door and it crashed or something, and I stuck there forever. But that was then one day it was fixed. I've never had a problem with Batman Arkham Origin. I've never had a problem with that game. I can't remember, but again, I played on an Xbox, but I don't remember having a problem with that game. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't remember that. I'm talking about both characters. Game-wise, yeah, Arkham. What did you say? Hold on. What did you say? Darkness. What did you say? Spider-Man, Batman. In my opinion, Batman. Tired. Nah. Well, I like them both. I'm gonna be honest, and I can prove that I like them both. Here's my current screensaver. This is for anyone that's doubting it. Hold on. We'll go here. Here's my current screensaver. This is my current screensaver right now. Like I keep Spider-Man. I just like the way it looks, and I love Batman. Well, Batman and Spider-Man are the only superhero games that they got right. The only superhero games that got right? Hold on. Well, God of War isn't a superhero game. Okay. Only superhero games that got right? Only ones? I think Arkham is better by a lot. My favorite Batman game is Arkham City, but I did like Arkham Origins. Spider-Man, Batman, Black Man, Reed Richards, and 5. Reed Richards, Spider-Man, Batman, Black Man, Reed Richards is 5. You know, if Spider-Man was an Instagram, would be cold. I think you're going a bit hard on Punisher. Punisher was still cares before innocent, but he just brings the justice the wrong way. I do agree he's not good, but I think he's evil. I think he still cares. Hey, thank you, Sith Lord, for the follow on Twitch. Yesterday was Arkham Knight's 10th anniversary. I think I heard something about that. I'm gonna play all of the Batman games on the hardest difficulty and beat them on the hardest difficulty because I know I can. I played them so many times. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Because I heard that there's a rumor that there's a new Batman game coming out. I cannot believe I didn't think about Batman Arkham Origins on Steam. I was on Amazon looking it up. I was at Target looking to buy it. I cannot believe I didn't think about Steam. Shut up. Can we get a GG's in chat for Nick, bro? Can we get a GG's in chat? I'm gonna drop this link real quick. Here's Nick's link, guys. I did not even think to look on Steam. I didn't like Arkham Knight as much as the rest, but City was incredible. Yeah, to me, Arkham City was the best Batman game, in my opinion. I just liked it because I actually felt like Batman. With Arkham Knight, to be honest, they phoned that game in. We all knew what the game was about, and there was a lot of anticipation behind it, and they still tried to hide the fact that Robin was Tim Drake. We all knew it was Tim Drake, and they were trying to change his background. It's like, no, we know it's Tim Drake. Stop acting like it's not. Yeah, when I checked, there's no good Marvel DC game other than Spider-Man and Batman. I can't think of, you know what? I can't think of a good one. There's no, I'm trying to think, of all the games I played, why can I not think of a good superhero game? What were the superhero games I was playing before Batman? I really got to think. I cannot think of the superhero games I was playing before Batman. That's crazy to me. Superman Returns was pretty good game in my opinion. It was an interesting take. Fully powered Superman completely invulnerable, but the city takes too much damage, you lose. Lego Batman. I legit cannot think. I cannot think of a superhero game before Arkham Asylum. And that bothers me because it's like, I know I played superhero games before that game. I know I have. What's superhero, bro? I want to look this up now. Like, I really legit can't think of a superhero game before Batman, and I don't know why I can't think of one. Let me see. Hold on. I want to see. There's got to be a superhero game. Superhero games. Mega Man, Wonder Woman, X-Men, Teenage Mutant. Bro, there is none. That's crazy to me. Yup, you're right. There are no good superhero games. That's crazy to me. With your saying Punisher, but I think you're going a bit hard on him because he's a bad. Oh, read that already. There was a Phantom guy I used to play, but don't remember it though. And Phantom is not DC or Marvel game though, but it's a great game. You're right. Nemesis is not. Yeah, I can't think of a good superhero game before Batman Arkham Asylum. I really can't think of one. That's crazy. I can't believe that. That's crazy to me. I swear we have been deprived. That is crazy work. Nemesis hold your horses. What is Nemesis? MCoC. MCoC came out in 2014. Batman came out before that game. For Spider-Man, yeah, but no other Marvel game hit like Spider-Man. Another reason why I respect Punisher is because Punisher doesn't want people to be like him. When cops wore his skull, he ripped it off the cops and told them police should protect the world. So you're saying he has morals? If you want, if you have any way to play it, Lefty, play Spider-Man Shattered Dimension. It's one of my favorite. Yeah, Bobby Fish told me about that game. You're saying Punisher has morals? I find that extraordinary. Extraordinary, because I would never guess he would have morals. Marvel's Ultimate Alliance was good. Well, I guess you can count a fighting game, but I want an actual adventure game that was good. Nemesis, that guy in the stream, Lefty. Are you talking about the game like Resident Evil Nemesis? I don't know if I'll consider Resident Evil a superhero game. Yeah, I don't know if I would consider that a superhero game. What's up, Lefty? I'm about to play the ordeal. Do you have a walkthrough video? No, I don't have a walkthrough video. There are plenty out there, but Andre London, you do need like a very diverse roster with a lot of rank ups. So that's all you really need. Bro, why won't he back up? Kabam, are you watching your AI? This is your AI, Kabam, that you designed. Lego Marvel was great. An adventure. I don't consider Lego games good superhero games. It's something a composite from one of the movies. It looks like William Foster character from The Rock, but I can't place the Wilson part. What is today? I gotta look at today's thumbnail. I can't remember what it is. What is today's thumbnail? Oh no, that's not from that movie. Can anyone guess the name of the movie I made today? I don't think y'all can guess the movie. Y'all can't guess today's movie. Wow, Kabam, what a great design for this AI. You're doing a great job. Blue Streak King Shark, that's correct. You should read some Punisher comics. Frank still has morals. He literally told cops that he wouldn't idolize him because Panther sees himself as someone who can't redeem and he knows. Probably a chance we won't know. Maximum Carnage, X-Men, Legends, Infamous. You said superhero, not DC Marvel. The Incredibles, Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate Alliance, Superman Returns. Those are technically they're those superhero games, but they're like gimmicky. They're not like an actual action adventure game. In my opinion, like they're not like Arkham Asylum or Spider-Man 2018. Maximum Carnage is a great game. Why does that game sound familiar? I don't know where I heard that from. I don't have to edit tonight, guys. I'm so excited. I'm off from editing tonight. Like, come on, Lefty. I can't let you diss Punisher like this. He still has more. He just can't see himself as a redeemable man. That's why he wants others to not be like him. I don't know. I just feel like, I'm going to be honest, Punisher just needs therapy. I'm going to be honest. Like, he can return from the depths if he had therapy. Hello again, Knox. I am about to have a crystal opening. Can you give me solely underrated defender champs I might not know about? Like if there's one you really like and why? Underrated defensive champions? Let's see. What champions do I think is underrated? Let me look real quick. Punisher also been through a lot, Lefty. I mean, everyone has. That doesn't give him a right to go around killing people. That's not an excuse. Solely underrated champions. Defenders. Mo Man. I think he's an underrated defender. Dust. It's tough. It depends. Are you opening Titans Coast? So you get the light attack from afar at times. It makes the AI more likely to block. That I'm making pork chops and caramelized onions with mushrooms, cream on. Oh, that sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. I'm waiting for your fifth element as Chris Tucker lefty. I thought about that, but I feel like my chat would not be mature enough for that. Oh, Jessica Jones, yeah. I don't think just everyone saw their son, daughter, and wife get gunned. Yeah. And I'm not saying therapy will fix it all, but again, I don't know. Ultimate Spider-Man was cool. Venom was purple, and Harry Osborn was just like PS5. Basically, that's why it's 6, 7-star basics. Yeah, I would say there's so many underrated champions as defenders. I don't think I have a sneaky defender either. What are your expectations for Friday's releases? I'm expecting the Battlegrounds to be more annoying. The other black man. If your chat acted out when you portray one of the best characters of all time, Rudy Rod, the banner hammer is coming out. When I portray one of the best characters, Rudy Rod? Ruby Rod? Why does that name sound familiar? Super Green? Do I need... How you doing, Deadpool 1985? Read... I want to get at least 2 rank 4s this weekend sales. I thought you weren't spending. Punisher has morals. He has therapy, sure, but he's not a mindless killer. He's morals. His lines won't cross. He meets. What lines won't he cross? I want to hear this. What lines won't he cross? Let's hear it. What lines won't your morally ambiguous superhero from the Fifth Element? We're really just talking about this. Come on, son. Y'all want me to make a thumbnail about the Fifth Element? That's what you're saying? Is that what y'all saying? How you doing, Leroy Lung? Hope you're well. He won't kill anyone who hasn't killed. I'm curious, IMV. How does he know who's killed and who hasn't killed? How does he know that? See, now y'all muddying the water. It's like, he won't kill anyone who hasn't killed. How does he know who killed and who hasn't? Does he have a crystal ball? Like, is he psychic? How does he know who hasn't killed? See, like, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all just be giving Punisher all this leeway. He won't kill anyone who hasn't killed. What is he, a prophet or something? Like, how does he know who's killed and who hasn't killed? Man, y'all just glazing Punisher at this point. I didn't mean to do that. Come on, back up. There we go. All right, so far she hasn't touched me. Can't touch this. Talking about he doesn't kill people who hasn't killed. How does he know? I would love to know how Punisher knows who hasn't killed. Lefty, I'm free to play, so not spend. I'm timing Hake out. Hake has been timed out. I'm joking, Hake. I didn't time you out. Punisher doesn't kill innocents. He said to Daredevil, you beat someone up and send them to prison. The same week they're out on the streets doing it again. Lefty, as much as you may not like it, we're not glazing the character. We actually like telling you about the character when you clearly don't know much about them. I don't feel like Punisher's character comics are good. Why'd you waste time there? What do you mean, why'd I waste time? What do you mean? No one needs to be timed out, the other black man. He researches his enemy. He has hackers. Call you MC Hammer because Photon can't touch this. Can't touch it. Had a moment. Sorry, guys. Punisher has a sidekick named Microchip. Microchip hacks into computers that tell intel on people, so he's also a hacker. And another crime that he gets away with. That's crazy work. Crazy. When y'all defend characters, do y'all choose to turn a blind eye to the things they have done? Yo, bro, I pulled 7-star out of this F crystal. It was Omega Sentinel. I'm Cav. Congratulations. That's a good pull. How you doing, Will Alfie? His top 10 Marvel character. No, he's not. No, he's not. Top 10 more. Matter of fact, what makes him top 10? I want to hear this. Y'all, I feel like y'all just be saying anything at this point. He's a top 10 character. Why? Because he works with Daredevil. Top 10 character. You know what? At this point, I'm a top 10 Marvel character at this point. If Punisher is, that means I am too. You can't tell me I'm not. Me and Punisher, we do the same things. I always say this about Punisher because I made it a lot of preconceived notions and assumptions about him initially. Punisher actually despises people who wear his skull and brand and idolize him. I can respect that. So, Lefty, who are you against? Captain America in Civil War when he broke the law? You mean the Accords that made superheroes reveal their secret identities and put their family at risk? No, I was with Captain America. What's up, bro? I reached Gamma and had a tilt and went back to Uru. Sith Lord, I'm there with you, bro. I'm there with you. Punisher doesn't like when he idolizes because Frank Castle knows that he himself is not a good person. Yeah, he knows it. He knows it. Frank Castle is not a top 10 Marvel character. Stop acting like he is. He might be a top 300 Marvel character, maybe? Maybe 400. But top 10, that's, no. I'm going to stop you right there. Punisher is a great, well-written character. The comics don't try to show him as a great man. They show him as a flawed man with clear PTSD from seeing his entire family dunked down. So why didn't he go to therapy? You're fine with going against the law when it's morally justifiable, but you get punished flank for breaking the law to bring justice. That seems a tad inconsistent. No, I think Punisher kills unnecessarily. I think he kills unnecessarily. Who's my top 10? Who's in your top 10? Lefty, Knox, LeftyKnox, Knox, Lefty, Lefty, Knox, L, Knox, LK, Lefty K, him. That's my top 10. Okay, seriously though. My top 10 Marvel characters. Hold on. Top 10 Marvel characters. First off, Iron Man. Iron Man, he's not first. This is no order. Iron Man, Spider-Man, Doctor Doom, Steve Rogers, Bruce Banner, Thor. Let's see, who else? There was 4 others. No, I'm not gonna name them. Professor X, Magneto, Black Panther. Who else? I would even say Wolverine. Punisher's not top 10, guys. Thoughts on $4 deals cost? Apparently, it's going to take 45 to 50K units, which is $1,200. Kabam. Kabam.
Jordan fades back, swoosh, and that's the game. Nothing further.
Who's poor? Is that a new character we've never heard of? Poor. I said Thor. Weak sauce left. You know that every character I name is better than Punisher. Kabam. I respect Kabam. I'm sorry.
You need to leave.
I said Thor. What about me? That's another one. Deadpool is another one I'll put ahead of Punisher. Punisher's not a top 10 character, guys. He's just not. Stop it. He's not top 10. I'll put Kingpin ahead of him. Daredevil's ahead of. He's not a top 10 character. You need to buy all the twice to unlock the final tier. Man, that's one thing I respect about Kabam. They have cojones. Kabam treats this game like it's a AAA console game, and I love that. I legit love it because it's like you need to believe in yourself, and Kabam believes in themselves, and I'm here for it. You would pick Kate Bishop over him? Yes. In this game, absolutely. Why would I want to play with Punisher for what? If Punisher was so good, then why can you only get him in that crystal? You can't even get him the regular way. Even Kabam knows he's a forgettable character. Guys, raise your hand. And Hake, you're not included. Raise your hand if you have a 7-star Punisher. I'll wait. And don't lie. They treat community like a cash cow. It's way too monetized. You love making me bankrupt. I feel like I'm just speaking facts. How many of y'all have a 7-star Punisher? Awakened. Sig 200. Rank 4. I'll wait.
Pow.
I'll wait. Bro, who cares about Kabam? No one likes. We all love Kabam. Stop acting like we don't. Don't no one want Punisher in this game? He's terrible. Thank you for the minute. He's a terrible character. Hold on, because now you're suggesting Punisher is bad because he's kind of exclusive and only in a single crystal. He is. I have a 8-star Human Torch. Okay, we got a hacker, guys. There he is. There he is right there. I'm putting out on screen so everyone can see. There he is. He admitted it. Right there, officers. He admitted it. I used to play MCoC. Punisher is bad. I agree, Lefty. He is. Bro, keep moving the goalposts on the fly. Yeah, because I gotta keep y'all guessing. After 10 years of Kabam, I only tolerate Kabam. After 10 years of MCoC, I only tolerate it. I'm joking, guys. He's not a hacker. How you doing, Belcar? I'm just saying, I'm tired of y'all acting like Punisher is him. Like, y'all have no reason to say he's him. Kabam will be at your door. There he is, officer, right there. He said, I have an 8-star. How? Why do you hate Punisher so much? Because I feel like Punisher could be a better character than what he is. And he chooses to internalize his grief and he takes it on other people. That's why. He could be, you know what he could be if he actually put his mind to it? He could be an amazing superhero. He could be a better version of Batman. He could if he wanted to. But no, he'd rather just internalize his grief and take it out on the criminals. And it's like, with your logic, Batman is Shiznik? No, he's not. He's not. At least Batman doesn't kill and doesn't shoot guns. He does all of that. Batman is resourceful. Punisher is not. That's why I don't respect Punisher. Punisher isn't a good fighter. He only uses guns. He's not even a good fighter. Like, if you were in trouble, you trying to tell me Punisher would be the first call you make? You wouldn't. Don't act like, oh, Punisher, I will call Punisher because Punisher has guns. Yeah, because guns are the way. Batman almost unlocked Soups, though. Joking. No, he did. Soups gets out of control. If we're being honest, Soups needs to be checked. Like, Batman has Soups under his thumb. Yeah, Batman don't care which city is safer. I'm going to say Gotham. Now, you don't know Punisher, what you mean? Not a good fighter. Punisher, I've never seen him without a gun. I'm going to keep it a buck. I've never seen him without a gun. Franklin Richards would be the first I call. None of them other guys are even... Franklin Richards? I don't even know if he can control his powers. Can he control his powers? Have you seen the Daredevil shows? Punisher beat the hell out of the Kingpin in the prison and born again. He took the tops out. Yeah, he did that in the show that was designed for him to win. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I did see that. I'd rather stroll through Gotham than NYC. Yeah, I feel safe in Gotham. I feel safe there because Batman's patrolling the streets. I don't have to worry about a random gun shooting me. I feel safe in Gotham. You feel safe in New York? With Spider-Man, Daredevil, Kingpin? No, I feel safe in Gotham. It's like going to the Waffle House at like 2 a.m. You feel safe there because you know the waitress have guns. So if someone want to come in acting stupid, my waitress has my back. By that logic, no, y'all just trying to compare Batman to Punisher because y'all don't like Batman. Like, I don't know what y'all problem is with Batman. Batman didn't do nothing to y'all. Like, what's y'all problem with Batman? Why do y'all like Punisher over Batman so much? Like, I genuinely don't understand. Hold on. If Punisher's so good, what was the last good Punisher movie? I'll wait. If he's so good, what was the last good Punisher movie? Oh wait, there isn't a good Punisher movie because Punisher's not a good character to build around. How come he doesn't have his own movie in the MCU? They got him paired up with Spider-Man. That's why I don't take Punisher serious, because it's like, bro, Punisher is not him. He's not him. And you can tell him I said it. Thomas Jane Punisher movie? Thomas Jane Punisher movie? How long ago was that movie? How long ago was that movie? He went in his TV show was average at best. That TV show was average. Moon Knight isn't a good person. No, Moon Knight isn't. Moon Knight, Moon Knight's overrated. Let's keep it a buck. You said name a movie, not name a movie in the past 2 weeks. Lefty, I'm phoning John Bernthal to tell him all your talk. Yeah, you can tell him. Tell him. Call. Matter of fact, I'll tell him if you want me to. I feel like I could write a better Punisher movie than that. How is Moon Knight overrated? If you have to ask. What does that mean? If you notice, no one in this chat has ever said how is Batman overrated. But you're asking how Moon Knight's overrated. You just proved my point. You have to ask how is he overrated. He's a forgettable character. What's going on, Leo? He's a very forgettable character. There was a poll on YouTube from he was here to ask, would you rather live in Gotham with Metropolis? I said Gotham because the rent's cheaper. Exactly. I don't think Moon Knight is rated enough to be classified as overrated. If he's not rated enough, that means what does that mean? IMB. What does that mean? If he's not rated enough, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Don't go solid on me now. If a character's not rated enough, what does that tell you? How you doing, Slime Zone? Said Moon Knight's mid. He is. He's just kind of there. Yeah, exactly. He's overrated. Why are you hyping him? Moon Knight is not a great character. He's not. Even the show barely had any Moon Knight in it. Stop it. He's not a good character. Stop. Today's the day for truth. Why do y'all hate Batman so much? Also, love you. Notice how none of y'all think Batman's overrated. Bro, make up your mind so we love him or hate him. You're in my chat, so we all love him. You got two options. Do you love Batman? Yes or yes? What is your answer? I ain't hyping him. I'm just saying character who isn't rated can't be overrated. Yes, you can. Batman is not Superman's sidekick. Superman is Batman's sidekicks.
Pow.
Boom, bam, pop. Who win in a fight? Punisher or Bucky? Punisher should win in theory. Will he win? Option C, all of the above. I respect it. The answer for Batman is yes, but definitely not because you said so. I mean, whether I said so or not, the answer is yes. And yet, why you know what? I've never seen this much disrespect in my life. I've never even known y'all were Punisher fans. You know why? Because y'all never talked about it before today.
Pow.
The difference between why I like Batman and why y'all like Punisher makes zero sense to me, because I talk about Batman all the time, and you're probably like, I ain't never heard you talk about Batman. My name is LeftyKnox. When he goes undercover, his name is Master Malone LeftyKnox. Y'all have never talked about Frank Castle. What kind of name is Frank Castle? That doesn't even sound intimidating. Oh, guys, Frank Castle's coming. Who? Frank Castle? Who is Frank Castle? Oh, the cornball who only can use guns and is not good at hand-to-hand combat? Makes sense. Not Frank. Oh, guys, Frank is coming, guys. You know what that means. Isn't he human? Yeah, he's human. Just shoot at him. He'll die. He's died before. I'm not capping for Punisher either. My favorite mercenary is Taskmaster, and Bruce Wayne is intimidating. No, Bruce Wayne isn't intimidating. Batman is, though.
Pow.
Batman's intimidating. Bruce Wayne, nah, he's not intimidating. He's not designed to be intimidating. But I'll tell you who is intimidating. Batman is. Talk about, man, don't ever compare the GOAT to Frank Castle. Don't ever compare the GOAT to Frank Castle. Batman will put you in prison. Frank will put you 6 feet under. That doesn't scare me. Because if Frank puts me 6 feet under, he coming with me, Eric. He coming with me. Batman's a horrible person. He has Elon Musk money. He could end homelessness and hunger, but nah. Gotham is a cesspool, and he dresses up as a bat to punch people. Oh, so Batman doesn't have any funds, or no, what's the name? He doesn't have any organizations to help Gotham. Is that what you're telling me? If you haven't done your research on Batman, just say that. Darkness. Don't act like Batman just sits around all day, not having funds to help people in need. I say Bucky wins Lefty. Bucky is more trained and experienced as he served in the same war, and he's also older and was seeing what Bucky did in Captain America when a soldier easily wins. I give up. This man knows no bull. I know you aren't talking. I know you aren't talking. IMV. How you doing, Legends Over? Clearly them organizers ain't working. I mean, Bruce Wayne can't do it by himself. Make a 6-star Shang-Chi or Ghost if you know how to play her. Not playing back Luke Cage money is what's scary. Ask Dr. Luke Cage money. Luke Cage ain't got no money. I know Luke Cage ain't got no money. Luke Cage is broke. Luke Cage money? What? Luke Cage? I don't remember Luke Cage ever having money. What do you mean Luke Cage money? Y'all just don't like that I don't like Punisher. Like, I'm allowed to not like him. Y'all know that, right? Dr. Doom did more for Latveria than Bruce Wayne has done for Latveria. Well, the difference between Latveria and Gotham is that Gotham is far bigger than Latveria. I mean, I can do a lot for an apartment. I probably can't do a lot for a mansion. Like, I'm just gonna put that there.
How?
That was a horrible comparison. Don't act like Latveria is a big country. It's not. It's not. It's one of the best stories in Arkham Shadow. No, I don't want to play virtual reality Batman. Now, I'm making a YouTube video later this week talking about the topic. If Bucky can find redemption himself, why can't Punisher? Because Bucky actually tried to change. He doesn't kill for sport. I think Punisher only kills for sport. I think Punisher wakes up and it's like, you know what? Today's a good day to kill. Just for sport. Today's a good day for that. It's flawed on all levels. Sorry, bud. You have also no excuse for Batman's incompetence. And you have an excuse for Punisher's incompetence? That's what you're saying? Superman is the hero of all time. No, he's not. Superman, the thing that I know about Superman, I think he's a good hero, but I feel like his decision-making skills are not good. And you know why? Because Superman is, by his own logic, he's always had his power. He doesn't know what it's like to not have that power, and he's over-reliant on it. That's why Batman is able to beat him so easily, because Batman doesn't need a suit to fight Superman. Superman doesn't know how to fight. He just relies on his power. Like, Superman, he could be so much more powerful than what he is, but the fact that all he knows how to do is use his powers. Like, I'm sorry, Superman could be so much more if he actually applied himself and used his brain, like build up his intelligence. You see how the AI puts me to an SP3? It's almost like Kabam designed it to do that. Batman without powers is a weakling. No, he's not, because Batman can still fight, Pablo. Nice try. Batman is one of the best martial artists in all of the DCU. He's one of the best martial artists, and he's a human being. What is Superman? Take Superman's powers away. What is he? He can't fight. He can't think on his own. Like, don't act like Superman is him. He's not. I respect people who use their mind than use their powers, because you can take anyone's powers. Superman has to come to mind control on how many times? I'm a hero. No. I said Superman, not Batman. My username is, oh, my bad. Superman without his powers is a weakling. My bad. I thought he said Batman. I thought he said Batman. I was ready to go in. It's like, don't act like Batman without his suit is a one-trick pony. Nah, Batman doesn't need a suit. He's still a good fighter. Well, Bucky was a good person before he was mind control, and then once he broke free, he became a good person again, because that's who Bucky was. Punisher just chose to kill because he doesn't care. Yeah, imagine Batman with powers. Just imagine Batman with powers, yo. Imagine if Batman has Superman's powers. Like, could you imagine that? The universe would be a safer place. Like, man, Batman without a suit is still a martial artist who knows all fighting techniques, pretty much. Superman does not know in Tourism Row. Also, he learned boxing. You talking about Superman? Superman doesn't know how to fight. Superman is a cornfield country boy, country strong. No, Superman is strong because of the sun. Give him a bit of kryptonite, and what is he? Batman with superpowers would be the definition of unstoppable. Exactly, because Batman, he's a strategist. He's gonna think. I respect superheroes that think. And out of the entire conversation we've had today, the one thing y'all have yet to ask me is why do you like Batman more than you like Punisher? And that's the reason. Batman is a strategist. He doesn't go in guns and blazes. I think that's all Punisher does. Punisher doesn't actually take time to think. Has Punisher ever fought a villain who has killed before and actually sat down with him and is like, why are you doing this? Has he ever done that? Has he ever tried to give a villain the benefit of the doubt? Y'all keep saying Batman won't kill Joker. He's tried to rehabilitate Joker on multiple occasions because Batman actually believes, hey, I don't want to kill you. I don't want to throw you in jail. And the reason Joker won't change is because he said, I've had bad days and I just can't go back. But Batman won't give up on them. But yet y'all clowning Batman because he won't kill a clown. You're right, because he doesn't want to kill. Batman is not a killer. Now, don't get me wrong, his methods on taking down villains isn't the best, but he's not a killer. Punisher shoots first, asks questions next. Bucky's top 10 Marvel character, in my opinion. He well-written, good story. I like the way they wrote Bucky. I don't know. Why would you give the murderer the benefit of the doubt if they can go back and commit crimes? Oh, so why would I give Punisher, a murderer, the benefit of the doubt when he can go back and continue to murder? Your argument falls on itself. The jokes write themselves at this point. How? I don't even know. They write themselves. Why would I give Punisher the benefit of the doubt? He's a murderer. He's going to go back and continue to commit crimes. Yeah, show me the good in Joker. Okay. There you go. There you go. That's the good in Joker right there. Right there. Right there. I'm going to circle it for you so you can see with your good eye. What have I done? And what will I do now? That's the good in Joker. Right there. Right there. Have a nice day. There you go. That's the show me the good in Punisher. Show me the good in Punisher. I'll wait. Joker's undefendable, dude. His origin story switches every second and it's practically impossible to feel bad for him. You showed nothing. I showed nothing. That picture meant nothing. Wow, that's what we're doing now? Okay. Y'all don't want to see the good in Joker. Okay, so you're going to tell me Joker goes back murdering people all ages and does it multiple times, and just because there's a good in him, he's supposed to be defended? Everything you can say about Joker, you can say about Punisher. Joker regrets killing Batman because he no longer has an arch nemesis to entertain him while he's torturing everyone else. That does not equal Joker good. Didn't he stop killing people once Batman died? He stopped. He stopped. Has the Punisher ever stopped killing people? Has he ever stopped killing people? I'll wait. Take your time, guys. You want to get back to me? You want to call me back? Yeah, boo-boo. Bro, question yourself. Give this man a mama. I'm sorry. Batman and Punisher are not the same. The only reason Joker said, what have I done, is because he thought crime without Batman had no punchline. It doesn't have a punchline. And on top of that, Joker was only committing those crimes because he knew Batman would try to stop him and try to talk with him out of it. That motivated him. Without someone there trying to stop you from doing what you're doing, there's no reason to do it anymore. It isn't funny anymore. So he moved on with his life. Can Punisher say the same?
Pow.
I'll wait. Joker stopped killing people when the comic ends. Okay, so by the logic, Punisher stopped killing people when he died. Yeah. You see how one is dead and one isn't? Joker's alive and he stopped killing people. Punisher had to die for him to stop killing people. Thank you for proving myself. I mean, proving the point. I mean, sometimes the jokes write themselves. The jokes will write themselves. It's so easy winning arguments against my chat because y'all don't be thinking. The fact that y'all are trying to defend Punisher says a lot about y'all. It just says a lot. Like y'all are over here trying to defend Punisher. Matthew, have you seen the show Andor? Season 2 came out recently and it's really good. Abdo was telling me how good it was. I haven't seen it though. I'm gonna be honest, those Disney Marvel shows, they have been letting me down. I'm gonna be honest. Can anyone name a show that after Disney acquired it, it got better? I'll wait. The fact that you're defending Joker is criminal behavior, so y'all defending Punisher isn't criminal behavior? That's what you're telling me? They always find a way to ruin it. X-Men 97. Hell no, X-Men cartoon was good before Disney took it. Green Knight, One Darkness, I love that show. Okay, Disney bought Fox X-Men series and decided to revive it. That was good. What do you think about the military? I don't really know what to say about them. I respect them though. We are all equally criminal. Yeah, we're all equally criminal because we're defending characters that we shouldn't be defending. I will agree with that. We're defending characters that we should not be defending. I shouldn't be defending Joker or Batman because, to be honest, the way Batman beats up criminals is not okay. And if Batman existed in the real world, there would be plenty of protests against what he's doing and the way he's doing it. So yeah, I do agree with that one. I do agree. They just didn't make it bad. I found the X-Men show good, but I feel like there was an element missing from it. Like before Disney got it, there was something about it that made it different than when Disney took it over. Even though some lore decisions are lame and trash. Read last, plus Pablo. Punisher is a psycho who gets called a hero, but Joker is evil incarnated. There is nothing good in both, really. Yeah, I don't think Punisher should be called a hero. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Punisher and Joker are one and the same. Both evil. Batman with powers doesn't do anything but wait for Gordon to turn on the light for some best example with Morbius chair. Okay, that's a good point, Eric. That's a good point. I will say Batman in the Morbius chair, he was him though. I agree with you, Lefty, about most of the Disney shows being bad. But Andor, in my opinion, felt like the polar opposite of the typical Disney show. No bad jokes every 5 minutes, no putting down other characters. The thing, you know what, Disney, they gotta sell merch, so you know they want it to be, they want it to appeal to children, because you know children, when they see something, they're gonna want it. And it's like, some shows just aren't made for children, and that's okay, Disney. You have plenty of other things that are made for children. Not everything needs to be made for kids. Just good writing and character work. Batman grooms kids and gets them killed and does nothing about it. I can't disagree with that either. I can't disagree with that. At least, very least, Batman gives the criminals a chance to be better, but not without heroes like Punisher and so on. I can't see Punisher and Joker at the same because it's a scale. It's not as simple one or the other. Both are horrible people, but Punisher has a code and protects innocence. Joker is irredeemable. Just because you have a code doesn't mean you're justified in your actions. You're still as bad. Like, there may be a different level, like Joker may be on a different level, but y'all both are bad. Y'all both are bad. That's like saying, oh, I'm a billionaire, but someone, like Darkness, you have $2 billion, so you're more of a billionaire than me. And it's like, no, y'all both are billionaires. Just because you have a code doesn't mean you're absolved of your evil. Like, you're still bad. I can't see Rogue and Magneto being in some weird ass romance. Bro, 5 seasons of the show, 0 word about it, and them all of a sudden, yeah, let's go give your boy Gambit a little bit more trauma. Yeah, they did my boy Gambit kind of wrong there. Hey, I've killed criminals and I came back with high fives from my commander. So are you saying you're like Joker? Al? I don't want to bring that debate into the real world, Al. That's how about we start that. I don't want to bring that debate into the real world. Rogue and Magneto were in a romance, though, not in the original series, but in the comics, or more than one occasion. Isn't like Rogue like what, 2 decades younger than Magneto? Isn't like Magneto like 60? Rogue has to be like in her 20s or 30s. I'm about to say, I feel like Rogue is like way too young for Magneto, but I mean, ain't nothing wrong with ain't nothing wrong. I'm not even hating on Magneto for that. Lefty didn't know what to say there. I mean, yeah, I can't defend that. I'm about to say, I don't want to talk about real world politics. Don't want to do that. You got me there, Al. I didn't like that romance either, but nah, they didn't do Gambit dirty. He had one of the best endings in the series, maybe best. I don't like love triangles. I feel like a lot of shows have a bunch of love triangles and it's getting old. Lefty don't want, nah, I don't want no trouble with real life gangsters. Y'all got it there. Rogue and Magneto in the Savage Lands. Rogue and Joseph, a younger Magneto clone. Rogue and Magneto in Age of Apocalypse. I will say though, in the new X-Men 97 on Disney Plus, the one that they just released recently, I did like Magneto's character. I'd like the way he was portrayed. I felt like if you're gonna do a character, that's how Magneto should be portrayed. Like, I like the way they did him. Like, I was impressed. I didn't really like the character. What's his name? The character that had a crush on Wolverine that can shapeshift. And I didn't like his character. Not because he was into Wolverine, but I felt like you can shapeshift into almost anyone and you're terrible at fighting. You're a waste of a talent. You're a waste of a talent. Morph. I didn't like Morph. I felt like he had a crush on Wolverine and it was getting in the way of him fighting. And it's just like, look, maybe Wolverine will be into you if you knew how to fight. Like, you don't know how to fight. You're doing stuff to try to impress Wolverine, but it's like Wolverine isn't checking for you when he's fighting. Like, maybe you should learn how to fight, and Wolverine might be like, oh, maybe we should get to know each other. Yeah, he turned into a Quicksilver, immediately got smacked, and it annoyed me, teased me with my... Exactly, like, I think he turned into Juggernaut, Quicksilver, Archangel, and he got mollywopped all 3 times. And it's like, no wonder Wolverine doesn't pay attention to you because you can't fight. Wolverine loves to fight. If you want to get Wolverine's attention, then you need to learn how to fight. I think Wolverine is, I think he's open with his love. I think he is. I don't know for sure. I think he is though. Actually, but yeah, boss, I thought he was bisexual. I thought he was. What are your thoughts on Mystique or whatever her name is? I like Mystique. Yeah, in the comic, Wolverine was having an affair with freaking Hercules. Exactly. I'm about to say Wolverine. He's a fighter. He's gonna date people who are fighters. That's what he's attracted to. And if you can't fight, he's not gonna check for you. Like, I'm sorry. Like, Morph, you can't fight. He's not gonna look your way. Like one time, I forgot in the show, he turned into Juggernaut and he went charging his and he got smacked and he went flying as Juggernaut. And I'm like, you can't be serious. Cross off the list? Nah, Wolverine's still a great character. Who cares who he dates? If you're in a fighter or Phoenix, exactly. Wolverine is only entertained if you're Phoenix or you're a good fighter. Because Wolverine wants a challenge. He's not gonna date someone who can't fight. I'm sorry, like, that makes 0 sense. Like, he's just not gonna do that. What the heck? There it is. I'm about to say, what did my thing do? Boom. If you're in the, right there already. And Al, don't take him off the list. A lot of your favorite characters are like, they got a date too. Oh crap, who did that? Oh crap. If you're in a fight, oh right there. Okay, well, I don't like this on the screen. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. The argument is wrong. Wolverine was dating regular women. For example, in Japan, he loves some ass. We can ready to say Fossey. It don't matter who he's dating as long as where's written. That's how I feel. It's like, I don't care who they're dating. I really don't. They can date whoever they want. I just want a good story. And that's how I feel about like characters. Like I don't care if it's a woman lead, man lead, monkey, beast. It don't. Long as the story is good, I'll watch. That's my thing. I just want a good story. And that's the problem with our generation. We're so fixated on who they're dating, and it's like, who cares who they're dating? That's not your business who they're dating. It's really not your business. Let them date who they want. If someone got mad at you for playing MCoC, you will feel a type of way. Right? But you know, some goes to games. I don't care. Rats asked about who the lead is. Just give us exactly. I played so many games on my channel. I played as women characters. I played as men characters. I played as beast, animals. I don't care. I just want a good game. I just want a good game. That's all I've ever wanted. Who cares what the character is? Like, and back in my day, we have never cared about what the character was. We never cared. We just wanted a good video game. And now everything, our generation is so woke now. Like, oh no, we can't play that game because it's a woman. Why? Why? I promise you, day one when Ghost of Yote comes out, I'm playing that. As long as Wolverine kills, he can. Yeah, but I'll say like that's his business. I don't care. I just want a good game. I just want a good game. That's all I ever want. It's a good game. I want to be entertained. I want to be able to make content. I want to be able to do streams. I don't care. As long as the game is good. Hell, I play as a guy who dresses up as a bat with mommy issues. I don't care. I just want a good game. I think we're going to play, though. We're going to play the Batman Arkham Origins on Steam, and I'm going to have to put that on my computer. I'm going to have to download that on my computer. Yep, I'm going to have to put that on my computer. That's going to be the only, no, that's going to be the only game that I won't have on either my phone or my PlayStation. That's crazy. Bat with money, exactly. I have no problem with female leads. Just don't change a male character's gender for it. You know, I'm not a fan of that either. Like sometimes they'll make a character like that's clearly a character that was designed to be a man. They make it a woman character and they don't fix the inconsistencies with the, like them transitioning from a male character to a woman character. It's like, okay, you making a woman, that's fine, but you do know there are certain things that the male character did that the woman character may not be able to do. So you're gonna have to maybe write a reason as to why they're not doing that. So you come up with a new reason as to why they're doing it a different way. That's my only thing. But I mean, that's why I respect Kabam so much, because Kabam, they don't care. Kabam just puts out characters, and they're not ashamed of that, and I respect that. But yeah, guys, we're going to be back tomorrow. I feel like at that point, just make a new character. I agree. Don't change it in the first place. It depends. Sometimes they have made women characters better, like Ghost. She was originally as a man character, and I think they did a good job in the movie, the Ant-Man movie. Kabam knows no praise. I'm going to give Kabam props every now and again. Done already? Yeah, we're finishing up. We've been streaming for about 2 hours and 45 minutes. Even if fix those and kids, I prefer they just leave them as original gender. You need to do something better if you're gonna gender swap. Well, you know, people are trying to stay woke nowadays. They want to make it feel inclusive. Now, I will say, I will give the MCU credit here. Like originally, they were going to make the Fantastic Four original, like, but they said it was too white, and I was like, I respect that. That was nice of them to do that. They didn't have to do that. Hope you have a great rest of your day, Lefty. Thank you, Autoimmune. Now I hope you do too. And that's just a female clone of Pika Parker. Yeah, that's true. I'm actually okay with all the Spider-Verse characters. X-23 female clone. No, that's Wolverine's daughter. I'm fine with that. That's Wolverine's daughter. Yeah, the Taskmaster fight Gen Swap, and then yeah, that to be how can not that was dumb to me because they didn't do anything with the character. They just made that character a mindless droid, and then ended the character in Thunderbolts. That was a total waste of a character. To be honest, Taskmaster, you can switch that character. It didn't matter the gender. But for them not to actually develop the character, that was lame. That was really, really lame. I was like, you could have did so much more. Like I was looking, because I actually liked the direction they were going. Like she was a good fighter. And the original story they had for her was interesting. They wasted that character. I was not happy that they did that. I was like, that was a waste. You gender swapped that for what? Nothing? Now that's an insult right there. Gender swapping it just to have that character be mindless. That was lame. That's the only thing I actually saw that was Wolverine's daughter. She was a clone of Wolverine, made female and given birth. Oh, I'll be okay with that then. With Text Monster, they strayed too far from the other character that I believe they could have just made another character. I agree. They wasted her. That was a total waste. Because I actually wanted more for her because the way they ended her story in the Black Widow movie, I was kind of actually looking forward to what they could have done with her in the Thunderbolts movie. I was like, okay, let's see some redemption. Let's see how she actually is as a fighter. And the way she died, it was just like, that was weak. That was weak. That was really weak. I wasn't happy about that. But guys, I'm over my time, so I'll be back tomorrow for some more Battlegrounds and more prep on the deals that are coming out this weekend. And on Thursday, we'll probably play Fortnite. And Friday, I'll probably go live on early to look at the deals and react to them. Let's see some redemption. Yeah, and then she died. Exactly. I actually liked her character. I wanted more from her, but I liked, like, okay, now we're going to see what she can do as Taskmaster and Thunderbolts, and total waste of talent. Just make a new character at that point. Just make a new character because they wasted her talent. They wasted that. I was not happy about that. But all right, guys, you'll get me talking forever, guys. So I'll be back tomorrow for some more Battlegrounds and more debates. So, like I always say, you guys stay safe. I'm gonna catch you on my next one. Y'all take care. Have a great and wonderful night.